live. There we go. We back. We back. We back. We back. Well, you back. I was here. You was
Yes,
gone.
sir. Yes,
But he
sir.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He back and,
Took a little
he's sick.
vacay. You back now though.
Yeah, he back and he's sick. So, you know,
Yes, yes. I
uh,
am. I am.
what he did in those
I'm ready to pod though.
couple days he was gone. But he's
I
always
had to
here
get
for
back to
us.
my family, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You always here for us. That's all that matters. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
trying to get through this holiday week. What you got going on tomorrow? Or
Man,
this week in general.
food. That's what I got going on tomorrow. Nothing but food. I don't wanna. I ain't here to play no games and nothing. I'm off tomorrow. I want food. That's it. You know what I mean?
No football.
That's it. You know what I mean?
It ain't
That's
gonna be
it.
much to watch at 425, but we'll talk about that.
Definitely. What
It
you
ain't
got
gonna be.
planned though, brother?
They started making it like a tradition. We real fatbacks over here. They start making it like a tradition so that everybody could kind of at least be one place. They do Thanksgiving like Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Okay.
but it just be different places. So I
That's
got to
cool.
figure out where we actually gonna be tomorrow. I got work Friday, but it is what it is. And then
You
Saturday,
go you cooking anything?
how
You cooking anything?
you said what?
Yeah, I'm assuming not. You know what I
Cooking up
mean?
my appetite. That's what I'm
We
doing.
on the same page.
Yeah, I'm
You
cooking up my appetite, brother.
know? Yeah, for sure.
I ain't getting none of that. No, stay out of there. I cook for
Definitely.
survival. Cook when I
Exactly.
need to. I was taught to cook
Exactly.
things in
Whoever
order to
invented the air
survive.
fryer is a genius. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
that too. That too. I don't even got one of them, but I know how to. I know how to grill things and
I damn near cook everything in there.
bake them. No, I just cook it on the stove. Those are clutch though. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have one. I need to get another.
Definitely.
Anyway, man, moving on. From the feast to some quarterbacks that was feasting this weekend, man. Willing and Dylan show a little love to the
hmm
quarterbacks. Yeah, man, who you got this week?
Only rule is you have to win.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I'm sorry.
these are
I'm
the
sorry.
requirements.
I'm
You can
extremely
have a
sleepy.
you could ball out and you could lose and we won't pick you. You know what I mean? But it's all good though.
That's
Let's get
good.
into mine. As per usual, almost every week you guys can go back and watch the previous videos if you haven't. Lamar Jackson. 177 yards, two TDs, zero interceptions, W, a comeback win over the Chargers. Um, he showed me a lot for coming off last week. The L that they had, them starting getting off to a slow start coming into this year. I mean, going into this game, and the Chargers defense has kind of been playing good all season. So for him to do what he did last night was pretty impressive to me. So he definitely gets my willing to do.
He took the easy way out, I think.
That guy. He
Yes,
the MVP in my
you
opinion.
pick him always, but and that wasn't even one of his more like impressive games for real. I
It
don't
was
like
to
it.
me.
I don't like it. I don't
I
like
loved
it.
it. You know what I
Yucky.
mean? Go ahead
It's
though.
yucky. I'm gonna put your guy Sam Darnold on here. You know what I'm saying? He was Sam VP at the
Okay.
beginning of the year. Now he just Sam. But he's
Yeah.
avoided turning back into a pumpkin though. He ain't gone full Sam Darnold on me.
Yeah.
Feel me? He had his few bad games, but 30-27 win over Chicago. He went 22 of 34, 330 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 116 rating. Can't be mad at a man when he do that. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
as a division game, division dub.
He did his
Take
thing.
those always.
Can't front. He did his thing. My second one, uh, Jordan Love. Um, 13 for 23, 163 yards, two TDs, 38, 10 W over the 49ers. Man, I really like Justin. I mean, say Justin Jordan Love's game now. He's coming to his own. I really like him as a quarterback. He's like one of those guys that's like super solid. You know what I mean? Like he's a solid QB in this game, and I really like him. So this game really impressed me too as well. Even though the 49ers are kind of undermanned right now, but they
Mm,
really need that W. So
I feel you. Another one I don't know if I like. I feel you. That Niners team had no chance. They had absolutely no chance. Only thing Jordan Love could have done was put up a stinker. Anything else thinker would they was gonna win that game by a lot of points.
Hey man, you know,
Do it. LA came back tripping, y'all. He's sick. And he tripping.
nah, man. I
I'm
think
gonna
I got solid
go.
picks. Go ahead though.
I think I'm gonna go. And this kind of deflates kind of what I said about you because these guys stink. But I'm gonna go Tua. I got an honorable mention in there, but I'm gonna go Tua, man. 29 to 40, 317, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 128 rating. The Patriots are bad, but their defense is always at least formidable.
I was about to
A
say,
division game.
can y'all
So
just put in the comments contradictory around here? That's all I'm saying.
I
That's
said
all.
it before, but
It's
yours is just
ridiculous.
easy. Yours is easy. He
New
said
England is
Lamar
awful, brother.
Lamar Jackson did that. And so is San Francisco.
N- Oh no, no. Well, yeah, technically yes, but no.
So are they. So I don't look, I feel you. I had an honorable mention in there. I just didn't want to. His numbers just went. I really was finna pick Baker.
No.
His
Oh.
numbers just wasn't better than Tua. I was gonna pick Baker,
I
and well, he
was
gets the
too.
honorable mention anyway because I appreciate Baker. Go ahead, slice us up, dice us up, get us closer to the number one pick. I'm okay with that. I
He,
don't care.
he, he
I'm
just ain't
lost.
getting no TDs though.
Yeah, he didn't have no touchdowns or nothing. That was the thing that didn't put me in there. But I mean,
I thought about that as well. I seen what he was doing, y'all.
he's been playing well, so
Mm,
this is what it is.
every time I
Moving
looked up, he
on,
was scoring. But good, yeah. I mean, it was scoring.
they was scoring for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. They didn't quit on the locker room, man. It is what it is. So we'll see. Anyway, you are player of the week, man. I think this one pretty obvious. I don't even know if we got the
We
same one,
might
but we
agree on
should.
this one. I don't know because we
Okay.
haven't discussed anything.
You want to go first? I think
No. You go. We can see.
uh, it's Saquon Barkley. I
Yes.
think.
Then we have the
Oh,
same
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know how many rushing attempts, but 255 yards,
Mm,
302 total yards. He had more yards than 8 NFL teams this this week.
yeah.
So
He
um,
yeah. If you
yeah,
watch
we had
football this week,
and
he
two
should be
tubs. Yeah, I mean, if you the Rams. I mean, the Rams been competing. I can't say they're the best team in the world, but they've been competing. So against a decent team,
yeah.
um, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If you watched any football this week, you kind of know. And we'll talk about him a little later. But like I said, if you watched any kind of football, you
And
definitely know
I also
that.
have an honorable mention too as well for my player of the week.
Talk
Um
to me.
uh Cavante Turpin. Um
Wow.
yeah. What you display as a kick returner is Devin Hester esque. You know what I mean? It's it's a thing of beauty to watch somebody be like dominant at this position again. You know what I mean? It's been a long
Mm-hmm.
time since we've seen somebody actually dominant at this position. Deshaun
Feel it.
Jackson, Devin Hester, Dion, these people.
Somebody you've been scared to kick the ball to.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So what he did and how he did it that was cool to watch, bro. So you get my player of the week just off that.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I got an honorable mention too before we move on,
All right, go ahead.
and it's gonna kind of compete with my zero of the week. Uh, Will Levis, 278, 2 touchdowns, a pick, a 123.3 rating against Houston, and got the dub.
Let me see. Well,
Uh,
I feel it.
278, two
I
touchdowns,
feel it, bro.
and a 123 rating against
Yeah,
something that I read in an article this week that Houston has a top 10 defense. I didn't believe it, but and I'll pull the fact for you. I'll send it to you later. But yeah, you got. That's why I said honorable mention and didn't give it to him. But you gotta give credit where it's due, no matter how much you don't like him,
I
no
got
matter how much you may
I got
be.
nothing against Will. I got nothing against Will Levis.
And he been playing decent as of late. He
I just a
personally,
little shocker. I didn't
yeah,
first
I
time
don't.
we hearing this on the pod. I think,
Yeah, I don't like
yeah,
Mayo, and I don't like Will Levis,
yeah,
but
yeah.
and I
Word
definitely
to
don't like
undercover brother.
Will.
If
I
anybody
don't
see it,
like. I don't like Will Levis in those Mayo commercials. I actually don't mind mayonnaise, by the way.
no, I don't
Yeah,
like mayonnaise at
no,
all.
I don't mind it at all. But no, anyway, Will Levis honorable honorable mention for player of the week, man. Got a
Absolutely, man. Look at Judah showing you
super
love.
dub. Yeah, man. especially a team that's not supposed to,
I
not
don't
supposed
think
to
I
do
would have did
nothing.
it, but
They're not supposed to do nothing. They're supposed to keep competing for a top 5 spot, and they went out there and beat the Houston Texans that everybody loves so much. So it's all right. LA don't like white people
you
a little bit, right?
know.
Anyway, zero of the week, man. Who you got, man?
Well, this might add to my Caucasian hate.
Yeah,
Um, I don't even know how to say your last name like that, brother. So, Austin, the kicker from Washington, the Commanders.
Austin Soybert.
You have one job to do. You don't
Well,
have
that's
to throw the ball. You don't have to catch the ball. You don't have to tackle or sacrifice your body. What you have to do is kick the ball through the goal.
right. Sorry to interrupt.
Now back to my soapbox.
Yeah,
You are tripping, brother. 0 for 2 for extra points, and you went 2 for 3. You cost your team the game. I hate when kickers do this. You cost your team the game. You're
do
my
you
zero of the week. Get well soon, brother. I hope they run you out of town.
do you not think kicking is a hard job?
Nah, bro. They need to go. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You have one thing to do, one thing on your
Like,
mind, bro.
but that's the thing. It's like if you only got one responsibility, do they not make it a little more stressful?
Did you not see Debo Samuels get mad at the kicker like a week or two ago and push, bro?
And Debo Samuels also declined to talk to interviewers after the game after he stumped. So
So
somebody should
let
have got
me
in his face and told him he stink too.
let me ask you a question. Okay, you're right. But let me ask you a question, right? If I'm a quarterback, right,
Hmm.
and we're down, maybe like let's say we're down a touchdown or down 3 or something,
Hmm.
and you're a quarterback and you get your team down in a certain seconds or minutes that you need to get them down before time expires,
Hmm.
and your kicker misses it. How do you feel? How would you
Uh,
feel?
I'm hurt because he didn't do his job, but
And
I'm
I
hurt.
have to
I'm hurt
worry
by
about
anybody that didn't do
him,
their job.
them, the offense, the coach. I'm worried about I'm worried about everything. Everything on
I'm,
the field I gotta see. And
I'm
you
worried
have
about
one
anybody that
thing.
didn't do their job though. I'm upset with anybody that didn't do their job. So like, if you want to go to Minnesota Miracle and then Stephon Diggs, bro, you didn't wrap up, you ducked your head, and you didn't do. I'm disappointed in you, regardless.
Do you remember his name?
Who? No,
The dude that didn't wrap up? Better. I heard he was getting death threats.
probably.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
I'm
getting death
pretty sure.
threats.
I'm not sure who that was. I'll have to ask some of my Saints homies, but
Now that's what folks
yeah.
said. That's what I heard it from.
Oh
I
yeah.
said
Well, if
I
he
said
said it, then
I said, oh Lord.
I believe it. He said I believe it. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, but not for real. That's how it get though. Do your job though, bro. Like you got one thing to do and you didn't do it, so you get my zero of the week, which is ridiculous. But go ahead though,
I
brother.
feel you. Like I said, I think having one job and not being able to make up for it in other spots is like a little more stressful. Cause it's like
Don't make up for it. Do your job.
that's what I'm saying though. So it's like a DB, if he get routed up, he can make up for it. You know what I'm saying? Like even on the same play, I got routed up, but I'm close enough. I can make a play on the ball. I could punch it out. I could make a fumble happen. Something like he can
Mhm.
make up for his deficiency. Where a kicker, if your only job is to kick, when you miss, it's like you
Mhm.
failed, and when you make it, it's like that's what you were supposed to do. So it's like I feel you. I'm
The
not saying
the
you're wrong, and it
reason
was an extra point. So I'm not saying you're wrong for real. I'm just saying I think kickers should get a little more, just a little, just a touch more love on certain subjects. When it come to game winning kicks, I say that game winning, game tying kicks, it is pressure. It's like being at the free throw line, bro. This your only job. You've had plenty of jobs all night, but this is your only job is to hit these free throws. You didn't do it. Damn. As you seen, AD did it the other night. Anyway, uh, my zero of the week. We can get to that this weekend if you like. My zero of the
I,
week.
I owe you one. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Because the Brooklyn Nets have been winning basketball games surprisingly, and that shouldn't even be happening. We can't tank right on either side. Anyway, My zero of the week is CJ Stroud. 247, two tubs, two picks, pick six, ran out the back of the end zone, Dan Orlovsky style. Um, yeah, yeah. I'm cool on you right now, bro. I'm not gonna just be up here and be like, oh, we like CJ Stroud. I like CJ a lot. Oh, we like CJ. He don't get no criticism. No, he do too. I don't care that you put up the yards. You had two touchdowns and one of them came in like the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
that's true.
at that point you was just throwing the ball around.
That's true.
Two picks. I don't think they cribbed one of them. I think they cribbed Will Levis's pick, but still, like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. And as bad
I
as the
mean,
defense played to me, they
relied on
still,
their defense to help them
yeah, as
score
bad
the
as they
ball out.
played, they still scored points for you. Like
Yeah,
they helped you score points. I can't. And it's the Titans. Like no
yeah.
matter how bad y'all are supposed to be, y'all are atop the division now. Y'all are the hunted in the division. And
They-
when it comes to smacking people in the division, you got to smack them. Like that's just
yeah.
it. And I know it happens always, so I ain't gonna like harp on it too much. But for this week, yeah, bro, I think it's your fault y'all lost. I think
I
it's
agree.
247.
I can't argue that. I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Moving
Put
on though.
put
Oh,
the
you got some?
podcasting down, nigga.
Oh, no. I don't know. Is he really on that? I
Nigga
ain't seen
talking
him
that shit.
on since the
Trying to
summer.
give, trying to give. And nah, I dig it though. Trying to give Bryce advice and shit though, nigga. You need to get right first, my nigga. Like you gotta
Hey
put what
man,
you
he
saying
gave
in the
Bryce the
off
advice, and
season.
Bryce is
Not good.
Bryce is Bryce twice nice right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah,
bro, stop doing that. He talked to Bryce and Caleb. You know what I'm saying? And they both. It's
yeah.
like I don't know. He must have did the Space Jam when he talked to him though. He must have transferred powers or something, nigga. I don't.
The thing is though, but he talk. See, nah though, like you seen Caleb face though. I know he ain't like that shit. He talking to me like I'm your little nigga. I'm not your
Because
little
you
nigga.
are a
You
little
know what
nigga.
I'm saying?
You are a little nigga.
Yeah,
What?
I'm not your little nigga, bro. You can't be talking to me like this. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Toe.
Oh, pooey.
You see how you
Uh,
playing right now? You can't be talking to me like this.
ah, now he can't after that, but you was stinking it up all
Hey,
year. I could definitely hit your phone. Hey, bro, it's gonna be all
hey, bro.
right.
Hey, dog. Hey, Toe. Hey, do not. If you're another quarterback, and I'm another quarterback, and we like a year older than me, and they like comparing this and shit, do not talk to me like that, and don't hit me up either. Like on
Bro,
some, it's
they
gonna
want
be.
you to be me. So how about I help you?
What do you, hey, do not, especially with words like that, bro. Don't hit me up,
They
dog.
do. I'm just saying. They
When
do.
you hit my phone after a bad game, I might block you for. You know what I'm saying? I might block you. What's up? You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
up.
it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I'm just
Every
saying.
time I play you,
Yeah.
what's up?
Just saying. Just saying. Moving on, man. Showtime or no time, where it started to get real interesting in here, man. I kind of changed these up a little bit, so it might throw a little loophole at you, but you're a professional. You got it. So Showtime or no time, man. I give a statement like one on screen, and LA tells me if it's Showtime, he's going to talk about it, or no time, he has absolutely not a second to even think about it. Y'all feel me? Coolio, first topic, already on the screen. If I said Caleb Williams is the rookie of the year, you'd say you got.
Not yet. No. Um, I'm still giving it to Jaden Daniels. He's still mm, probably the best rookie to me. Um, even though he's been in the kind of slump. Caleb's starting to figure it out and getting it together, but he has some ground to make up. But he had a great game last game. 32 for 47, 340 yards, two TDs. It just didn't come out with the dub. It was a hard fought win. I mean, hard fought loss. But you can see it starting to get together. Like he's starting to click. He's starting to figure it out, especially with their offensive coordinator getting fired. But yeah, I wouldn't say he's rookie of the year just yet. It's still Jaden Daniels in my opinion.
I I agree. I ain't got no time for it, to be honest. It's not really a conversation. I know on platforms like ESPN and things like that, they flip flop a lot. Like
Yeah,
after every game, somebody new was winning the race, and it wasn't that close to begin with.
yeah. So
So yeah, I'm definitely going Jaden Daniels. I ain't got much to talk about on it either. He's 7-4. Caleb Williams 4-7. The only thing, and even if the numbers is close, yeah, I'm hoping my team win.
yeah,
And unfortunately, you're not.
yeah.
It's a team
I don't
game, but
know. I don't even know
my
the
team
last
is
time
winning and
Washington been
yours is
good,
not. Let
nigga.
me say that. Yeah, I mean, similar to the Bears though. The Bears ain't been that
Yeah,
good. They probably be the same they was last year. They probably get like 7 wins, and it'd be like, all
yeah.
right, it's the exact same thing with Justin Fields.
But still, though, you got you. Well, yeah, yeah.
Like I think it's the exact same
He
thing.
just has more. It just Caleb has more upside. That's it.
Well, yeah, because he's younger.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
shit, not even that though. Nigga throwing for 340 yards. Okay, that's the upside. Throwing the ball for 340 yards. Nigga.
Yeah,
That's the upside that they're looking at.
I'm not sure if Justin Fields. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's had a 300-yard game,
Fuck
but
no.
ever.
Bro, I gotta look that up too because it's a great question. I have no knowledge of
That's what I was
this.
about to say. I can't say that for sure. Not I can't say he never had 300, but even if he hasn't, like 250, and then you give me 100 rushing,
Oh no, he has though.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure.
My fault. My fault, Justin. I ain't mean to throw no schmut on your name like that.
Like,
Yeah, 335.
but to me, it's like the same though. It's the exact same. It looked the same.
Yeah, I guess.
It do. If you really look at it, bro, you see flashes. You see a couple plays on ESPN or NFL Network or whatever you watch. That's like, oh my God, he's immensely talented. I saw that with Justin Fields,
Well,
and then
how
it'd
long
be
has Justin been
like,
in the league though?
we still lose. This is gonna be what, his fourth.
Yeah, sort
This
of.
is his. This might be his fifth because I think he got the, the option, 5th-year option.
Okay.
But yeah, like fourth or fifth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably what DJ Moore was on. Like, you're gonna bring a rookie in, and he's probably gonna get to where Justin is right now. But if you leave Justin here, he should get better. You done brought better weapons. You done did all of that, but he should get better.
Yeah.
Is the thought process, but
Only time will tell.
no, for sure. I've seen Justin Fields run around and then throw the football.
They talking about y'all signing him for a little second too.
Yeah, that was
You seen
a
it?
thought during that was a thought last
No,
offseason.
no,
That's
no.
why I came back up.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
yeah,
saying
that's why
I'm
I
just
came back up for sure. I've definitely seen it, but
you like it?
it depends on what we do at quarter. It depends on what we do in the draft. I mean, we was at Shador practice yesterday again, so
Hey, yeah. Speaking of it, you know what?
we'll get into them.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
get
glad
into
you
them.
touched on that though.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
glad
get
you
into
touched
them.
on that.
So
Y'all
we'll
need to
get into
relax.
the whole problems over there.
Nobody trying to go to the Giants. Vegas,
Yeah, okay. Raider.
Vegas.
Yeah, just win, baby, is
But
the motto.
I'm
Y'all
fine
ain't
with
never
Cam
won nothing.
Ward though. Cam, if
With
you
me too.
watching, if we so happen to come up on you,
I'm
I ain't
cool too.
tripping.
It's like he got like a Kyler Murray upside to me though.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
But if you put really decent weapons around Kyler, he would be probably lit. See what he's doing out there right now. Anyway, moving on.
Gardner, get well soon. Go ahead though.
Yeah, he need to go be a gardener. Anyway, from so
Damn, Skippy.
yeah, if we're talking about all these people in my team, somebody who was formerly on my team. If I told you Saquon would win MVP, you'd say,
No, but he's making a case. Can't tell you that. So like I said, like just to reiterate what you said with Saquon, 26 carries, 255 yards, 2 TDs, W last game. In this season, he has 223 carries, first in the league, uh, 1,392 yards, first in the league, and 10 TDs, tied for fourth. So if maybe it's nothing like that, but it's about the numbers game. So if Lamar keeps playing the way he's playing, if Josh keeps playing the way he's playing, if and if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's definitely gonna like put his name in the hat into for the MVP. So and if they keep winning as well, and especially win the division, get to the playoffs, and he keeps doing what he's doing, and probably get your TD total up. If he gets to probably like second or first, and he's leading everything else, then you
mm-hmm.
probably have no choice but to give it to him.
No, I
But
feel you.
He's definitely making the case though, more than Kyler Murray, what they tried to put on him last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Nah, I agree with the opening statement. To be honest, no, but he has a case.
Yeah,
He has a case, but I think the only way he winning, he got to make history,
yeah.
considering how these other guys is playing. So he has to break the the rushing record, the single season rushing record, like by
Well,
far.
that's not necessary because like they were trying to give it to Christian McCaffrey last year and he didn't break
And
the
he didn't
rushing
get
record.
it.
No, 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 no. I know I get it though. Obviously I know
I'm
he didn't
saying
get it.
for him to win it, like
No, no. Oh
he
no, no.
has
Okay,
to.
okay. Yeah, I'm just saying putting his name in the hat because
No, I think he's fourth right now. If you go
it's
look
it's
at the thingy, I think it's Lamar, Josh. Um, they probably got Pat in there, and then
but
it's Saquon.
excuse me.
They
Why?
probably do have Pat in
But
there because he
but the thing
owns and they 10-1.
yeah, but the thing is though. The thing is though, what I don't like is like, well, not say I don't like. It's more so like it's more so like a quarterback award though. But
It
I got to
is.
do all this. I got to make history to do this to do that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like a quarterback award for so.
I
And yeah,
agree.
Lamar's leading. Then it's Josh. Then Jared Goff is number three.
Jared
Then
Goff.
Pat.
Okay.
Then Saquon.
Got you. I'm glad they threw Jared Goff in there. They are 10-1. And he is
Yeah,
balling.
yeah,
Um, no, I think he just because it's a quarterback award, he has to break the record. By no ifs ands or buts about it.
yeah.
You have to go beat the record. Last time somebody won MVP that wasn't a quarterback, it was 2011. It was Adrian Peterson, and he had 2,000
Yeah.
yards coming off ACL. Like
Mm-hmm.
history, you got to. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
no ifs ands or buts about it. So if he wants the MVP, that's what he got to do.
Well, he unlocked the new move on Madden. I seen, I seen that.
Which
That's
is so, bro. Can I just say that's cool? Let me start there. But I've been saying it for years, like years and years of playing like Madden and 2K. All they need is an excuse to do some weird shit on that game to make something OP. So like, all they need to do is see somebody do it once, and they like, bet, let's put it in the game because it's possible.
but
And then people
yeah,
start
it but
spamming it, and then it'd be like,
but
oh
the thing
Lord.
is, nobody knew it was possible until he did it. So they should just probably do that for him and maybe
But
like
that's what I was
do it
about to
every
say.
now and
If that's a move for anybody to do, then it shouldn't be in the game. I'm
then.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a move
that's
that
true.
just anybody can do. If I could pull that move out with Derrick Henry, I shouldn't be able to. Yeah, this move shouldn't be in this game.
Yeah, that's
Love
true.
Derrick Henry, but he's never doing that. You feel me?
No, that nigga's too big. I mean, pause.
Yeah, wait,
But yeah,
just yeah,
yeah, go
different
ahead.
type of person. You know what I'm saying? Color change. People know what that means. Color change, topic change. I'm not as fast at both. But anyway, if I was to tell you that CJ Stroud's in a sophomore slump, you tell me what.
Um, I wouldn't say it's a sophomore slump, but he is having like some. He's having a challenge his sophomore year though. You go in thinking that you're going to have a certain amount of weapons, and Stephon Diggs goes down, Nico Collins goes down for a certain amount of time, and even Joe Mixon goes down for a certain amount of time. So the kind of offense been kind of hit with the injury bug, so where they can't really gel together and get no real chemistry. You
Hmm.
have Stephon Diggs out for the year. But also too as well, I can't put the blame all on that. CJ is definitely been struggling this year, turning the ball over more than last year. Um, it seems like he's not getting out the pocket as fast either as well. So uh, I don't know what it is, but he probably needs to get it together before the playoffs. But the good news is the division is awful, so
Hmm.
he shall.
Yeah,
They
they can
look
handle
like they're
some
going to win
Titans.
the division, so he
They
just
can
has
handle some
to.
Titans. The Colts get some wins. It might get a little interesting.
Yeah, Anthony Richardson's out like that. You told me that, and I didn't believe you, but now I do. But yeah. So other than that, though, man, they just need to get it together with CJ. Like maybe he's not seeing something. Maybe I don't know. But they need to get it together though. Too, he's turning the ball over way too much this season.
No, I feel you on that. I'm gonna say I got some showtime for this because I do think he's in a slump, but it's not a bad thing. I think it's to be expected. You played a whole season with no tape. Nobody knows your tendencies. Nobody knows what you really really like to do. They start
Yeah,
figuring it out toward midseason, but they was also a 9-8 football team last year. They didn't really set the world on fire. They were just bad for so many years before that when they had a decent season, everybody fell in love with it, and I'll stand on that.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
they probably
I
started to
agree.
get tape on him closer to the end of the year last year. I have to go look at the numbers, but this year he 14 touchdowns, 9 picks with an 87 quarterback rating. It's not pretty
And
considering he only threw 5 picks last year, and that was a lot of what he was praised on was
yeah,
not turning the ball over. And
yeah.
some of these picks are just like egregious. They just like, bro,
Like
what was you
what are
doing?
you looking at? Like
Yeah,
type of
what did you
yeah,
see where y'all
yeah,
supposed to communicate? Was he supposed to sit? Was he not supposed to sit? Was he supposed to go? Or
yeah.
did y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Was it a miscommunication and that's why y'all throwing so many picks? And that can go into your point where so many people just in and out the lineup. The offensive line is terrible, but yeah, I just don't. Not when you're supposed to be one of the elites. But I think we
And
might have crowned him as an elite too soon.
I definitely agree with you because I was definitely on the hype train from last year. Just like I said, just seeing the what he's capable of, and people, if you know me, I'm a Michigan Wolverines fan, so I have vendettas against most Ohio State players. I don't like them at all. And if you went to Ohio State, I most likely don't like you. But what I had to give CJ, like certain people, I have to give them credit. Last
Mhm.
year, same thing. I seen him ball out, and I'm like, even when they were losing, he was still playing good, you know. And for a
Right.
rookie to stay composed and doing what he was doing, so maybe you let the hype get to his head a little bit. Maybe he should need to, you know, settle in, and you're gonna see, you know. But
No.
they're not looking good. Like I said, the division is awful. So you know,
Yeah, that might be their saving grace, but I think they got bigger hopes than just first round exit, especially after
yeah.
actually winning the game last year.
Well, that Stephon Diggs is out for the season. Get him next year.
And
Probably gonna
have
get
them
some good
last year.
draft picks, and then probably beef up pause, but probably beef up your O line stuff like that. Get them on a roster. So they'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
I mean, Stephon Diggs probably will not be back next year. They voided his years after his contract when they got him, so he was on essentially a 1 year deal. But now that he tore his ACL, he had 30 year. He might have some problems finding the team next year. thirty
That's all
plus year
good.
old receiver coming
It's
off
a
an
it's
ACL.
it's hey brother. This we'll proudly welcome you. They don't believe in you, brother.
Or you take y'all. Nah, see, you
If we
sound
don't,
like
if
an
we
expert.
don't,
Now. I'm not
if
that
they don't
expert.
look,
You got a
Stephon,
whole draft coming up, and you talking about a
Stephon,
32 year old wide
we could know we
30
need
year
a
old
vet.
diva wide receiver
We
coming
need
off
a
an
vet to
ACL.
lead these young boys. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, lead
if you're
them
not feeling it, come to
to
Vegas.
the emergency room. Lead them to rehab.
Pair him up with Brock. Shador. You know what I mean? Another
Wishful thinking.
wide out we draft.
Wishful thinking,
Put,
nigga.
huh?
Y'all are. I said wishful thinking. Y'all are not tanking properly. Y'all might be though. Niggas is getting hurt. Hurt.
Nigga, you said we're not
Shit.
tanking properly.
Mm-hmm.
You must not watch Raiders football. Go ahead.
No, y'all was competing in that game, and then this nigga broke his collarbone, and then it was like, all right, now y'all might actually stink for real.
I would never say that I was happy for anybody's injury. I don't want to say that. I don't want to ever say that.
I feel you.
But let me say this though. Let me say this though. That did put us in position, pause, to get Shador now.
We'll pick y'all at 3.
Yeah.
We had 2. Nigga, you better make some calls to the Jags. Get that one spot.
Now you heard Malik Neighbors. Change gonna come
Yeah, right.
next week.
Our draft position ain't gonna be the thing that changed.
You gonna see, man.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know, I'm
Anyway,
telling you, Raiders. If you somehow screw this up, I'm a full-time Chicago Bears fan. Call me a traitor if you want. I don't care.
screw it up. Y'all gonna get one, I would think. Tom Brady in office, bro. He gonna get one. Gonna get one of the two.
We're gonna see.
He might move heaven and earth to get Shador. I might give up 3 firsts.
Now get him here.
Three
That's all I
firsts.
care about. Get
I think
get
three
him
firsts. I'm
the
sorry. I
jersey.
think 3 firsts is the same.
But if you don't get him or Cam, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
No, I
This is
agree.
not serious.
I agree with that. Moving on though, from one young quarterback to another. The Panthers should. If I told you the Panthers should keep Bryce Young until further notice, you'd say,
I told you. He just needs some development.
Sit
The
your,
fool's small, bro.
sit your ass on the
He's
bench and
small.
develop. Go watch it be possible. I told we was and we could run the tape. I
Ah,
would
here
definitely go
we.
find
Oh,
it.
oh, here
If
we
you
go,
if you would
y'all.
like to make a
Here we
wager,
go, y'all.
if you would like
He's
to make
trying
a
to.
wager on
Hey,
this
y'all.
live,
Hey, y'all.
if
Hey,
you would
y'all.
like
This
to
is.
make a wager on this live, because I
Y'all. This is
never
what
said
happened.
he shouldn't play again, and I never
No,
said
no,
his
no, no,
career
no,
was
no.
over.
Nobody's saying that.
I
Nobody's
said
saying
he
that.
needed to sit his ass down, and I said
Nobody's
he
saying
didn't
that.
help himself. He did not help himself at all, the way he was
I.
playing in the beginning of the year.
But the only way to go through this is through bumps and bruises. Let him figure it out. He was a. Hold on. Oh no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Did
ahead.
I just got a question? Did he not get better after he sat?
No, he did. He did. It lit a fire under him probably. But listen though. Listen. I'm not saying all Heisman winners are going to be great in NFL. Obviously, we see that over time. We see nobodies become superstars. We see the ones live up to the hype. What I'm
Okay.
saying is, he won the Heisman for a reason. He obviously has some type of talent. The Panthers have been awful my whole life, and my whole life they've been awful.
No, they haven't.
It's the only time they've been good is with Cam Newton.
Exactly. That was
That's the
about
only time.
about
Other
6 years of
than
your life.
2 years. No,
About
probably
six
two.
years. About
Bro,
6 years of your life, and you was
bro. They had two.
very
They had
old.
two legit. They had 2 legit years where they were like Super
Like
Bowl
Super Bowl
threats.
contenders.
Like for real, for real.
Right. Okay, but them other
And
4 years wasn't like
okay,
they
so you
was
know what?
just now. They
You know what?
wasn't like now.
Since you want to get technical and say just they've been good for 4 years when we have organizations who have been great over time, but it's okay though. Let's just say those
Mhm.
4 years that were good, right? Out of those times that those 4 years led up to that, and now they have been awful, terrible. So
Mhm.
what did you think the
Mhm.
talent that you gave Bryce Young was going to do for him? You have to get more talent around him and let him develop. And the thing is, I'm glad that he's starting to make a case for himself because even if they do decide to give up on him, I'm sure a team out there sees something in him to where they can use him. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for Bryce Young, man. I hope he continues this. I hope he continues to get better. Because what he had 263 yards, a 60% completion rate, one TD, 21 for
Mhm.
35. Yeah, he played great. And last game he played good, even though they lost. Because it
Right.
was against the Chiefs. But you know, I'm happy for my boy, man. Let the young boys develop.
Uh, I mean, I got some showtime for this. Not much though. Yeah, I think they should for a multitude of reasons. One, it's not very many quarterbacks in this draft. So if y'all end up sneaking a few games playing the way y'all playing, y'all gonna be out of contention for a quarterback anyway, and it ain't no need to go force one. Two, it's not a lot of good quarterbacks, and I would like to keep my spot at the top. I know you'd like to keep your spot at the top too. So if you are like me, you would want them to keep him as well, and not even think about a quarterback in the draft, and just go get you a nice wide receiver, a nice top 10,
Yep,
if there are
yep,
any. You know what I
yep.
mean? Get you some line or something, get some defense, a corner, do something
Is
with
there
your life
something?
that ain't quarterback. You feel me? Uh, yeah, that's pretty much all I got on it. To be honest, I mean,
Hey
he
man,
cool.
keep balling, brother.
He
You
cool.
got
I'm glad he doing well. I will say this once again. I did not say his career was over. I did not say he was a bust. I did
no.
not say none
Nobody
of that. I
said that.
said he needed to sit his ass down, which he did.
Nobody said that.
He
And two.
needed to see that it's possible. That's probably the exact wording I used. That he needs to see that this is not a dumpster fire when I go out there. There are reads to be made, and
Mm-hmm.
these passes can be made, bro. You just need to see it happen.
Because getting benched and Tyrese Maxey taking your girl in the same week, that could be hard. You know what I mean? And I'm glad you overcame that, brother. It's real talk. Real talk. But
You funny as hell, man. Moving on. I don't even know what to call this. What color to make it actually. I'm gonna just. I guess I'll make it red. He don't have no fucking job. If I told you, well, you got to kind of tell me because I have no idea what happened here. You brought this to my attention.
oh no,
No time, no time to sit. Bill
no,
Belichick was tripping.
I ain't saying you tripping. Hey, bro, but you getting on these broadcasts, being like mad critical of these coaches because you trying to get a job.
Oh, he pulling the
That's
Rex
like, yeah,
Ryan.
yeah, come on, bro. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
oh, yeah,
Come
no,
on.
that's
You on
that's everyday life.
yo,
Go
yo,
watch,
Bill,
go watch
bro.
Get Up. Go watch Get
Yeah,
Up from like the last. If you watch Get Up over the last month, I'm
bro.
guaranteeing you, any job with a coach opening or a coach is on the hot seat, Rex Ryan talks about them in the dirtiest way, and he'd be like, "If
Bro.
I was there, that wouldn't happen." That's all he ever say. It's just
Bro.
like, bro,
It's
shut
like
up.
it's like it just be like, bro, I hate when niggas be hating. Like I hate that, dog. Like even when I'm just off the subject, but I was watching the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. Roy
Mhm.
Jones wouldn't stop hating. He just wouldn't stop being like, bro, shut up. Like, like that's how I feel about Bill right now, bro. He on every the Eli Manning and Peyton thing when they be on the
The
and
Manning
they,
cast.
yeah, the Manning cast and stuff like that. Like he just up there hating. Oh, look, that's bad coaching decision. Bad. I'm like, hey, bro, you thirsty right now, Bill.
As
You
if they
gotta
do everything
relax,
perfect though. That's the
bro.
crazy part. Is if you do
Exactly.
everything perfect. Like,
Like, bro, you trying to throw them under the bus so you can get one of these jobs, bro. You gotta chill, bro. But that's it. That's all I had to say.
he hired a defensive coordinator or a special teams guy to run his offense. He killed Mac Jones' career.
Like,
Um, so I don't think you should talk about anything. You've also never, like, in your career. I ain't gonna say in your career. Okay, as a head coach, you've never won anything without Tom Brady,
yes, this is true.
like ever, like
This
won
is true.
anything,
Nigga,
like
unless Tom coming
win
out of retirement
anything,
with you, nigga.
including a winning season. Like you've never done anything.
Yeah, that's true. And
So
nigga
yeah,
been coaching
that
before we
yeah,
was born.
yeah, yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
Bill might be my next head coach because of the ties he got in New York, but I hope not.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie though. Like I said, I just don't like how you doing it. It's just like, you know how I feel about the old coaches. Nigga. Bring them on my team.
I
Nigga,
won't. I prefer Vrabel more than Bill.
yeah,
Vrabel is
because
a little newer. He a newer version
but
where it's
I'm
like you understand these players. That old school shit don't work all the time no more. All this military style shit, yeah, that shit don't work with these
yeah. Give me
niggas.
Gruden back, nigga.
Shit don't work.
I miss coach, nigga. Give me
All
Gruden
right,
back.
all right. Call you a nigga and tell you.
Okay.
Call you a
Alright.
nigga until you take this Raiders.
Alright.
You as black as
Alright. Alright.
you as black as this Raider symbol,
Alright.
nigga. You gonna start
See,
frying us,
word to Umar. I forgot about that, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Word to
saying?
Umar, you
My
definitely
fault.
forgot about it. And I think the only I ain't gonna say that's the only reason I remember. But I was watching dude I told you about last time, Authentic, and he was talking Giants, and then somebody brought up like, would y'all want John Gruden as the next head coach? And I was like, Gruden in New York, I don't know about that.
He
Crucifixion,
he
crucifixion.
he cut he
Too
cut he cuts
soon.
he cussing you out for anything. He cussing out
Yeah,
the offensive coordinaters. He cussing out defensive court. He gonna cuss you out.
he
That's
a great
bro.
football mind, but it's just I don't know if I could really sit here
That
and be like I
haircut
want John Gruden.
trash though.
No, yeah, he got the boat.
Trash.
He got the what's your owner name? Marquez.
Trash.
He
Marquez. Trash.
got that Soup Bowl on his head.
Yeah.
Anyway, showtime or no time, man. If I told you Dallas could make a run, essentially a run at the playoffs, man.
Bro,
The schedule get a little weak. Could they make this season a winning season?
brother,
A little
please.
bit above
Please.
500, maybe 8-9 instead of 9-8.
Brother, please. Brother, please. I have no time for this. I have absolutely zero time for this. We can move on.
I agree. I don't got nothing to talk about on this one. It was just it was a topic I saw, and I thought it
Brother,
would be semi
let's move
interesting, I
on.
guess.
Yeah, they're awful.
But it's
I
definitely.
would like to say that though. They're terrible.
Well, I
That
mean, you got to
win
be
that you
good.
guys got was a fluke. You guys didn't even mean to win.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to win that. It was an accident for sure. You give up an 86-yard touchdown in that situation when you're supposed to be playing like cover four or something. It was very interesting. Anyway, moving on. Turf talk, where
Mm,
we take a
mm,
deep dive in all the uh, stuff that goes on in the NFL, bro. I try to make it sound good. It's just we're gonna deep dive about all the shit that goes on in the NFL, some of the bigger storylines, man. And we're gonna start right here with none other been these giant problems.
Problem.
That's just not my problem. That's not my
And he
problem.
said, as a y'all
Daniel
singing
Jones
to
ain't my
him,
problem.
come
That's
on.
not my
You
problem.
need more hype. You need to be a parade.
Oh no, I already did that. I already popped my champagne and did everything I needed to do, brother.
Celebrate. It's supposed to be. It's a joyous occasion.
Mustard. Yeah.
I'll let you start this off. You know, because you're the Giants fan.
Um,
How do you feel about it, man?
it's so many problems that kind of transpired over these last couple weeks. I guess it started with the Panthers loss. We
Mm-hmm.
lost to the Panthers in Germany. Derrick Jones. Daniel Jones
Daniel Jones.
was no good. He
Mm-hmm.
was no good in that game. They benched him, but not only did they bench him, they released him. And I think the whole problem with that is I don't think it's actually no problem with benching him or releasing him. It's that you waited until the week that we had a game to do it. You didn't do it during the bye week. You waited until the Monday we had something to do this week to be like, yeah, he's gonna go. So now anybody that had problems with it, and I also say anybody on my team that had a problem with this nigga being benched, you're a loser too. I don't care if you're the best player on my team, you're a fucking loser, without a doubt. Because if you feel like he gave us the best chance to win and we was playing all them games and we still wasn't fucking winning, then you might as well give somebody else a chance. You might as well.
well,
What is it gonna hurt? You
well,
losing
Danny
anyway.
DeVito got hurt immediately, and well, not Danny DeVito. I'm sorry, Tommy DeVito got hurt immediately.
Tommy
And then
DeVito,
why isn't Drew Lock playing?
that is another thing that they did wrong. Now that is where so when we start getting into the real details of it, that's where it get a little bullshitty. If you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah,
paid Drew like $5 million to be the backup. Whether or not you told him he could start, who knows? But he's been the backup all year. And then it's like, I skip over you to go to Tommy DeVito. Now, I 100% believe that they are in on the tank. Like there's no ifs, ands, or
yeah.
buts about it. They're doing it on purpose.
Well,
Why
they're
else
trying to
would I
save their
skip over my
jobs
second
too.
quarterback? I don't think. Okay, so I think their jobs were safe until this weekend. Like I was gonna get into that. I think their jobs were safe until this weekend because this weekend it looked like everybody just quit. The Bucks didn't just stomp us into oblivion. Well, they did, but it was because it looked like lack of effort. It really did look like nobody just really wanted to be out there. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's yeah. I think they fully in on the tank, bro. And then when do you even know who this is? Hakeem Nunez Roches? Right. Exactly. My boy Nacho. Anyway, he played. He's a backup D tackle, bro. He's been a backup D tackle all his career. He played more snaps than Dexter Lawrence on Sunday. Like the tank is
ridiculous,
full fledged
man.
in. We had a seventh round middle linebacker in the game. Well, he has our only pick this year, but he ain't played since then, except on special teams. We got him taking a lot of snaps on Sunday. Like the tank is
What's
in, bro. They
what's
finished
bro's
start.
name again?
Oh,
What's
Hakeem
bro's
Nunez
name?
Riches. Nunez Riches.
I understand how you remember how you memorize that, bro.
Hakeem Nunez Riches. Because he a black guy with golds in his mouth, and he has a it's
Hey,
a
bro.
really big black guy with golds in his mouth,
Nah,
and
I never heard of it before. That's what.
he has a Mexican name. So Hakeem
Shit,
Nunez
that
Riches.
nigga Julio got a Mexican name too. I forgot what that nigga name is.
Yeah, it's
Quintar
no
Lopez.
yeah.
Quintarvis.
The Lopez make it Mexican. He has a nigga name. He has a full fledged nigga name. I'm not even gonna hold you, nigga. What?
His name is his name crazy. But yeah,
Quintorius Lopez Jones. Anyway, yeah,
sorry
man,
for the
it's a lot.
sentiment
It's a
too.
lot of things going on, and just to add to this, if people didn't know, Daniel Jones signed with the Vikings today.
Yeah, yeah.
Practice squad though. He signed to the league minimum. Was it 370,000? I think it was 374,000, and
How
then he
much
gonna
y'all
be on the
paying
practice
to leave?
squad. How much did we pay him to leave?
Yeah, they guaranteed.
Nothing. His contract was already guaranteed. We didn't pay him anything to leave. Just cut him.
No. How much you guys pay him though? Like when he left just now. I cashed him out,
Uh,
right?
no, he got
How
cut.
much
If
y'all owe
he
him?
got in his contract, we don't owe him anything.
But I'm saying, how much did he make?
Oh, he made 92.
It's
92 guaranteed. I think it was like 80 some guaranteed, and then he met some incentives to get it to like that to 92. 92 for two. The math actually average out when you think about it like that. It's not the worst contract in the world, but
That's a lot of
as far
fucking
as
money though, nigga,
cap
that y'all
space,
could be using right now.
cap space, it was a lot. That's where it hurt. Is that he took up a lot of cap space.
Yeah. But
And I'll say before we get off this, because nobody wants to really hear about this shit.
oh
I
no,
just
oh brother, I haven't got to my turn yet. I haven't got to
oh,
my
okay,
turn
yeah,
yet.
my bad. We can
Brother, I
definitely
haven't
get
got
off
to my
my
turn.
rant about this.
Go ahead. I'll let you continue.
Uh, I just think everybody job in jeopardy now, and I think we need to go. I think I think we need to just. I love Brian Dayball, bro, but if you've lost the locker room, I'm just being honest.
Hey,
I
niggas is on the
love,
first train smoking. Boy. I'm
bro. I
telling
love Brian Dayball, bro. But if you've lost the locker room, even
oh
in a
man.
tank situation, like I know they don't know we tanking, and you can't really tell them like we tanking, or maybe they do know and they playing the part. I doubt it, but you know, if you lost the locker room, it ain't really no getting it back once you lost it. So if you lost it, you got to
And
go.
look,
Joe Shane, you know how I feel about you. He has a nickname. Once our GMs get nicknames, they get moved out. Shane is his nickname across the Giants sphere of the world. Shane. He not Joe Shane. He Shane, and he
calling this nigga a hoe, nigga.
man, and he makes bad decisions. His draft class are awful. We are down two draft classes. Like his
Mm-mm-mm.
besides this one, the two prior to this were awful. So
Mm-mm.
you know, we'll see. I can't be mad at him for some of the draft picks because it was picks everybody would do, but we'll see. And lastly, for real, Drew Lock is playing
Okay,
tomorrow.
that's a smart
Tommy
decision.
DeVito. Well, no, Tommy DeVito's hurt, quote unquote.
Yeah,
His arm is hurt, quote unquote. I think they
have no
doing like
choice.
that. I think they are really close friends. So I really think Tommy on that. Like, I can't say that because he do want a job, but I think it's also like, I'm hurt. You supposed to play
Yeah,
anyway. Let him play. You know what I'm saying?
and
I
it's
can't
kind
go
of like
coach.
you, and it's kind of like you throw me in the burning house anyway, nigga. So it's like,
Yeah,
nigga, why
and you're
not?
an
Why
undrafted
not you, bro?
rookie. Like you're an undrafted
Hey,
second year player, but yeah, yeah.
Drew, I believe in you, bro.
I
Get them some
think
good.
I think the game got incrementally better. It just got a lot better to watch
Get
tomorrow.
get them some W's, man.
No, give me AW. I'll take this one because we're not going to win any more games the rest of the year. It
Get,
doesn't matter.
get them
If
at
we
least
don't
two
if
W's,
we
man.
don't win this game, we're not winning no more games the rest of the year. If we win this game, we're still not winning no more games the rest of the year. So I'll take this
Yeah.
one because these people are in my house too. You know what I'm saying? Those people. So I'll take that one and just to talk shit all day and go on about my business. But that's
Well,
it.
well, well, before we move on, I was out of town when I got this alert. Um, when I seen that y'all had put Daniel Jones on the safety position in practice, nigga.
Practice squad.
Yeah, at that moment, right then and there, I would have told them, "You got me fucked up. Release me today, now." That's the first thing I thought about.
He did the next day.
And for y'all to do that 2 days later shows me y'all just did that just to disrespect him, really. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of foul. And to let because why would this leak out? You know what I'm saying? Why would this leak out to the media like this?
Well, they were there.
Oh yeah, true as well. But still
They
though,
were
why
there,
would
so they
you
just saw it.
yeah, and why would you put him on there for them to see, knowing all the controversy right now? So once I seen that, I was kind of like, yeah, this ship is sailed definitely. And then um, and they brought up not interview, but his podium or whatever it is when they talked to
Is
the
is
reporters and
is
stuff.
is goodbye.
Yeah, and he was like, we were saying basically alluding that he won't be here and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They can tell they already had some talks. You can tell it was already in the works. You can tell.
Absolutely.
So
Well, he was already benched by that point.
yeah, and then also too as well, I don't like how everybody's like that they're being soft on this subject. Like they're talking about like how bad he's been playing and stuff like that. And I've just been seeing some whole controversy of like how they treated him and how everything's going on. But bro, like no offense to him, you got 90 million out the deal by playing awful. And you play. you didn't play good, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he didn't play. At the end of the day, bro, we trying to win. You didn't play good, and not only I'm not trying to bring the Saquon thing into it like that, but they essentially chose you and believed in you more than you believe they believed in this guy, and you basically proved them wrong. You kind of get what you deserve. You know, I don't be that harsh, but shit, it is what it is, bro. You played awful, and hopefully you find a home because I know Minnesota, you won't be there long. You're just there for the rest of the season.
No,
Because
he might be there.
no, they have
Sam probably gonna re up somewhere.
they
He's
have
probably gonna get a
JJ.
little bag somewhere. Right. He's gonna be a backup. He's not going to start nowhere. I think that's the misconception. He's not in high demand to be a starter. He's in high demand because he's gonna be a backup with 6 years of experience and he's only 27.
Yeah. So like I said though, man, it's you had a good run. You had a run there. Um, your career there kind of resembles that like 90-yard run that you had and you tripped. So, you know,
No, that's too far. 90
it was
yards. If he was 90 yards, if he was 90% of the player we needed him to be, he'd still have a job.
and so yeah, man. Just yeah. It's an unfortunate situation for the Giants. He left you guys
He's
in.
like,
What I don't like is already you can tell there's already problems because there's no way Malik Neighbors should be feeling the way he feels already. He's a rookie and
which I
he
don't have
already
a,
has some he
I
already
don't,
has some things to say about the organization. He's it's obviously frustrating at the quarterback position since Eli left. Um, Even when he was there, you guys ridiculed him too. But you just got to draft well, man. See what you guys can come up with. But you will soon.
oh, it's gonna be Shador time in New York.
Stop saying that, bro.
I'm just saying, Prime know it, bro. Y'all think that's we should if y'all want to that he gonna
Bro,
interfere,
this
which he is, but he's gonna interfere if Cleveland come calling, if Tennessee come calling, he
he's not
interfering.
interfering with
If
Vegas,
Jacksonville come calling,
Cowboys, or the Giants. He's not
exactly,
interfering with
agreed.
them.
But the Cowboys ain't getting him. He not making it to 11th. They in 11th right now. He not making it that far.
No, 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 he getting paid before there. Cause then we on the nigga, what? Please,
That's what I'm saying. So it's like he
please.
getting picked before that, bro.
But if y'all can get Cam, that ain't bad too. Though if we get Cam, that ain't bad. I like
Yeah, I'll
Cam,
take
bro.
Cam. I ain't tripping. Some people prefer Cam over Shador. I don't
And
know if I agree with it.
I'm not trying to push y'all to get him, but him and Malik would be nasty. And him and Shador would be nasty. So
Yeah,
maybe
Malik with
uh,
any good quarterback would be
and
nasty.
Shador go if you guys get Shador, he gonna force feed Malik like how you do Travis.
Yeah, especially on them certain downs. I will say he spread the ball around, but on them certain downs, we know who getting the
Yeah,
ball, or we know who getting the
he know who to
target,
go to, bro.
and he's good enough to say something to Malik, like nigga, catch the ball.
Yeah,
Like, what
I
are you
seen the way
doing?
he talked to Travis.
You know
Nigga.
what I'm
I
saying? Yeah,
seen
catch the ball. I mean, that's his brother, so I guess we'll see. I
yeah,
don't know if it's up to everybody like that,
yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You know your brothers talk to you a certain way. You know what I mean? So I
but I
get
think
it.
they'd be super cool. They flashy type guys. They probably go out, hang out. They probably be cool as hell. So
Yeah, and
I
I ain't
don't
gonna
know.
lie
I
too. I
can't say
hate
the
that
same
Cam
for Cam.
Moore
Cam chilling.
celebration too.
I think it's
Everybody
kind
got
of
to run
cool. It's Zombieland. I think that's where it came from or something like that.
this little.
Yeah, I think it came from like Zombieland or something like that. I'm not sure.
Like that.
Anyway, enough of them
So
stinky guys. Uh, from the Giants to another team in the division. Will the Commanders? God damn, will the Commanders miss the playoffs?
this is a hard question. The Eagles have been playing phenomenal the past couple of weeks. Um, it's definitely a possibility if they keep going down this road and don't find the realist back in. Um, you can
Seven
tell
and
Jaden
five. Sorry
Daniels,
to cut you off. 7-5, and they got the Titans, Saints, Eagles, Falcons, Cowboys left.
okay. Well, you're gonna have trouble with two of those games. You're gonna have trouble with the Eagles and you're gonna have trouble with the Falcons. Those are back to back. So if you're gonna have trouble with those games, the rest of the ones I can see them getting through, and you just hope that they take care of business because they're better than the rest of those teams. So
Mhm.
they just take care of business. If they don't, it's a possibility they could lose, anything can happen any given Sunday. So
Right.
um, it's a possibility they can they can miss this playoffs. It's a serious possibility, especially them having a hot start like they did, being a real threat.
Hmm.
You can tell that, like I said, Jaden Daniels is getting a little fatigued probably. Uh, Defenses are starting to scheme for him now. They understand, like you said, they understand his tendencies now. Um, and this is the NFL, man. People are going to make adjustments to you. It's your job to keep making adjustments to them. So he just has to figure out the way to bounce back, get it together. Because I believe they have 2 straight losses, right?
Yeah, no 3.
3 straight losses. So yeah, man. From a record from you can only what they have 5 losses right now. So
Yeah,
you know,
75.
you know what I mean. So it's it's looking kind of rough right now, but just reel it back in. I think they can bounce back, but if you don't, like, it's definitely a possibility you can miss the playoffs, man.
Yeah, I think they just need to win the games that they need to win. If
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like this Titans, that's a win.
yeah.
This Saints, that's a win. No matter how
You
good they've
better,
been
yeah,
playing, that's a
you
win.
better than these teams.
Now the Eagles, okay, I give you division game, and they just good.
Yeah,
Well, they pretty good. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Then you got the Falcons. That's any given Sunday type game.
yeah.
Like they might show up and be trash. We
Because
saw what
they're
the Broncos did to them, so
because
they might show up
it,
and be trash one day.
even though I hate Kirk sometimes, like I just like pocket quarterbacks annoy me a lot. Like nowadays, now time to go, obviously, but and Drew and all them boys, who
Mm,
did their time. But when their offense is clicking, their offense is clicking. Like I've seen that this year. When the Falcons' offense is clicking, they'll get it together and
yeah,
dice
it's
you
still
up
the same
real quick.
offense. He threw 500 yards with, but
Yeah,
it's
like
also the same
bro,
offense they ain't scored no touchdowns in Denver with. Like it's
that's what I'm saying. And when they're clicking, but there's also to in their defense. Like I said, when their whole team is clicking, they will put you out. You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
one of those teams. Like because even their defense, like they haven't been the greatest, but they haven't been the worst. And I've seen glimpses of them doing that. Jesse Bates pickup was, like I said, I think that's the most underrated signing last year was that Jesse Bates pickup. That Jesse Bates pickup was phenomenal for them. And they
right.
really needed him, and it's been paying dividends for them because he's helped them a lot. They just need another pass rusher right now. But that's besides the point. They can lose that game, and we'll see where they end up though. But if they keep playing like this, and if Philly keeps playing like how they're playing, they can definitely miss this playoffs.
No, I could definitely agree with that. I don't think Philly really got too much weight on whether or not they make the playoffs. Obviously, if Philly start losing, they start winning. They can win the division, but I think Philly got the division wrap for the most part. I think
Yeah,
they're just too far to catch at this point. Um, but like I said, you just got to win those games and then probably win one of these games that's questionable. You need to beat
yeah,
Dallas at the end of the year too. They got you once. They don't need to get you again.
yeah. And I
You need to
prefer
beat them.
you. Yeah, you should win that game, and I prefer them winning the Eagles game more than the Falcons game. But
Agreed, because it helped division. It's just division standing type thing. So, um, yeah, it's interesting. And they lost to Philly once before. So you lose to Philly again, you got swept. Now you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
And if you lose to Dallas, you've been swept. So now you two
yeah,
and four.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So it ain't it ain't looking the worst, but it damn sure ain't looking the best. Um, seven
Week
and
by
five
week
don't kind
basis,
of
really.
look. Yeah, somebody in this NFC West got to win it. They got to get enough games to get past. What is it? 7.
Yeah,
So it's one. The Eagles. We'll pick one out the NFC West. The Lions. Then you pick one
yeah,
out the South. That's 4. Then you got the Vikings that'll be there. Packers might get 3 teams in. They 8-3. Might get 3 teams out there in the NFC North. So that's
because
6.
the
Then it's,
Falcons definitely got that sold up in division ass.
I don't think so. The
I don't think they
Bucks,
got
the
that sold.
Bucks, the Bucks just
Oh
play us, and
yeah,
they
but
gotta play like the Raiders. They gotta
but
play like y'all and like
yeah,
the Jack. Like they gotta play terrible teams next.
yeah, that's true. I hope the Falcons get out of there. I ain't trying to see the fucking Bucks.
I don't. I
Mike
hope they
Mike
lose. I hope
Evans
they
and
don't
Chris
make the
Godwin.
playoffs.
Well, Mike Evans is back now, but Chris Godwin not even there. I'm not really trying to see. I like
Baker
Baker
been
though.
Baker been
I,
cooking, and I
I
just
fuck with
want the
Baker.
Falcons to lose because JC thinks it's cool to just join the media hated New York Giants when the Falcons are the Falcons, bro. 'Cause you're a Falcons fan. You're the last person that should talk to me about anything regarding an organization.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah,
y'all make the right moves and still don't win shit. So you know
I'm at
that's
no
neither here nor
position to
there though.
talk. We've been through my team's ups and
Right, yours is bad just like mine. That's why we can be up
downs.
here and be completely unbiased with anything that goes on.
And even if I like another team in the Bears, they're also awful. So
They are still awful right now. Anyway, to,
I
moving
like
on
what I
to a
like.
team that's not awful, man. Is it time to worry about the Chiefs?
It's been time.
Very close game with the Panthers this weekend.
It's been time. It's been time. There's no way that the defending champ should be in a sticky situation with the Carolina Panthers, the worst team in the league right now. Um, that just shows me that you guys are getting
Not the
fatigued.
worst team in the league.
But this shows me that they are getting fatigued and going to this year. The
Mhm.
injuries might be catching up with them. There's holes in their game, like I said. If the Ravens do meet them again in the playoffs, the Ravens would dominate them, and I truly believe this. Um, I'm starting to see a lot of holes in their game. I know
Mhm.
it's due to injury and stuff like that, but Travis is not looking like Travis um, that we've known him to be this year. And that's also, it seems like damn near he's non existent sometimes. And I know that they have a lot of injuries in Rasheed Rice, Hollywood Brown, and Juju now, and then who else? Somebody else too as well. But you got a lot of injuries on your team right now, and and I get that Pat's not having his greatest year, but they're starting to grind out W's. They grind the whole year. They've been grinding out W's. The only thing that I'm concerned with, honestly, truthfully, is in the playoffs is one game. It's not like basketball, bro. It's not like I got these certain amount of games to figure you out. You can
Right.
lose in one game. You know what I mean? And if you guys are not clicking, that's one game you could be. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to dominate the Panthers. So I'm sure teams are looking at that like we see some hoes that we can expose them with. They're not invincible. So yeah, not concerned because shit probably just gonna re up next year. That might not three-peat. Whoop de doo. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? You know, they're still
Mhm.
a force to be reckoned with going into the future. So I'm not really concerned with the organization. Just this year, maybe I'm starting to see holes. That's it.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to worry about a team that we've kind of seen in these positions and they figure it out. But I think that's the only thing we got to bank on. That I think that's what's worrisome about it. Is like that's the only thing we really got to bank on is I guess history, and I don't know if that's worrisome or not, to be honest, because it's like history says Travis wasn't cooking last year until the playoffs started. History says, you know what I'm saying, they don't ever blow nobody out, but they
Well,
still won the last two championships in a row. Like,
I don't know if this playboy. You know, when he was dressing like a brother last year, he was the years he was doing this thing. Nigga then switched up to the Wrangler jeans and starting to look. You know what I mean?
I mean, them Wrangler jeans come with old age. They feel
You know
better
what I
than the
mean?
skinnies.
You put
They
on
feel
them Brett
better than the
Favre
skinnies.
jeans, nigga, and start tripping. You know what
Hey, when you get as old as Brett Favre and you still decide to play, nigga, that's what you got to wear.
I don't know, brother.
Hey, them skinny jeans kind of restricting. You know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hey, I get what you trying to say, but I'm just saying. I'm just
But
saying.
that season, it was helping your athleticism, brother. You know what I mean?
Maybe
So,
it wasn't helping his life. It wasn't helping his personal life.
boy, like
That
it
was
felt like
that
that.
was that was full on. We see peaceful Trav now. He was rage Trav before. He used to
Nigga,
deal with so much shit at home.
bring him back, nigga. You know what I'm
He used to deal with so much shit at home. He had to take it out on the football field. now she barely be home. She,
This nigga done found peace now. That boy trash. You know what I'm saying?
peace of tranquility, peace, tranquility, and championships, my
See,
boy.
that's
That's
why we
all that
need to bring
matters.
that toxic. See, sometimes, you see, God forgive me. RP, you know my favorite player all time. RP Bean. When he was going through his trials and tribulations, Lord, boy, that boy was a monster. You know what I'm saying? That boy was a monster. 60 every night.
Yeah,
Continue though, man. My
yeah.
fault, y'all.
No, you good. I think, like I was saying, I just think the only thing we gotta bank on is history, and I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it rewrites itself. Sometimes it new history is made. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of depends. I really don't know where to stand on them right now. I guess I'll stand on the side that they'll get it done. They'll figure it out because that's what always happens. But I can't really sit here and say I watch them and be like, oh yeah, no, they gonna figure it out. It looks tougher than it ever used to look. And granted, you gonna get everybody best shot, but you've been getting everybody best shot for the last 2 years. You know what I mean? So like
Right.
that's nothing different. Even Pat Mahomes himself said he would like to start blowing people out. Like that's the thing. I mean, he'd take the dub, but he would like to, you know what I'm saying, get him out of here if he could. He would
But they
like to
never
not have to
really,
play the fourth quarter.
yeah,
They've never blown. They don't
yeah,
blow teams out. That's not what they do.
yeah,
And I think it's so. Andy Reid is like one of the most conservative coaches you'll ever watch. He takes a lot of field goals. That might
yeah,
play a part. Some of them threes would be sevens if you let Pat go out there and cook. But you know, I think it changes the dynamic of the game when you don't blow people out. It puts you at more risk for injury, and you just got to obviously you just got to be on the field longer. So it's like
yeah,
this game should have probably been over. I mean, the Panthers been playing good lately, but they don't have the talent over there to even compete with you. So if you
yeah.
got the talent plus the work, then you're good. It seemed like they just kind of outworked you
That's
to
true.
get into that situation. And I know it's probably tough to get up for Carolina on a, you know what I'm saying, close to Thanksgiving, close to the holidays, bro. We got to play Carolina, but you got the Raiders next, nigga. It's not gonna stop. Not sorry, but you know what I mean. It's not gonna stop though. Like, and they gonna be a little tougher because they in division. So it's just
That's shot number two.
I didn't mean to on that one. I
Nah, nah,
literally
but
was
it's shot,
looking at their
but
schedule
it's
though.
definitely chalked up though. You know what I
You
mean?
know,
Go
I
ahead
was
though.
just looking at their
Until I
schedule.
start taking shots at your team, but go
Oh, I'm
ahead though,
cool.
brother.
I'm cool. Shoot away.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully they hit. Kill the right person. We'll get a new
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
Um.
I just saying, my guy.
Anyway, man, color change, topic change. You know how that go. Um, should Deion Sanders come back to the NFL? Better way to state this question is, does Prime make the jump to the NFL with his son, or does he stay in college? And if so, what would be the best fit?
Um, no, um, I don't think he makes the jump. He should just let his son figure it out. Just let his son flourish. You held his hand this long. Not held his hand literally, but you got him to this point, rightfully so. You did your job. Did a hell of a job. Hell of a job. You know what I mean? So just let him get drafted. Be a father though. You know, do be like how Eli's dad was. If you get drafted somewhere you don't want to be or you don't see fit, do what you got to do. And let the white man do it. You need a turn, nigga. If that's possible, get him
Yeah,
to us. But other than that, though, man, if you decide to make it to the NFL, I mean, makes the NFL coaching debut, I wouldn't mind that either. But I don't want him to. You just found Shador's replacement with the quarterback they just got in a recruiting class. So no, I say just write it out there and build something like how Nick Saban did. You know, before you actually make that jump. You know, try to win something there. Try to make a statement there in the college game before you make that jump. And you don't want to ride your son coattails either. You know, let him be a man at this point and let him figure it out in the NFL like y'all you did. So I don't think he should do that. But even if he does, I wouldn't be mad at it either.
I feel you on that for sure. I'm gonna say no, he should not.
Yeah,
I don't think. Well, he said it himself. He don't really want to coach men. It's
yeah,
too. It's a little too difficult.
yeah.
Um,
He's doing a hell of a job with the kids, man.
yeah, man. And I think that's his. I don't want to say that's his calling, but that's what he been on. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember Kendrick, but he went to Westlake. I got homie Kendrick. He used to play for Truth, like one of Dion's teams that was here.
okay.
So like Dion's been involved with children. He kind of worked his way up the coaching ranks, like from the little kids to he was with Shador, I think in maybe middle school. I know he was with him in high school. Um,
Yeah,
then he been with him the whole time in college. I do
Jackson.
agree with you. I think it's time to take the training wheels off, brother. Let that man be a man.
Yeah,
But I do agree. Let him be. Be diligent in your work as far as where his best situation is. Because no
yeah,
matter how talented he is in a bad situation, his career could be bad.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So I understand that for sure. I ain't mad at that. Um, but I just don't think he should. Like you said, I think he's building something in Colorado, bro. I don't. I don't think it's just.
You turn that. He damn near turned that organization. He not damn near. He turned that organization over. Like turned it basically around overnight.
Yeah, in
Overnight,
2
bro.
years, like, it's 2 years,
Literally.
and they are top 25 football team, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Really,
And,
they took a bad L, but they really like a top 15 football team.
and they just got to figure out
Excuse me.
because it takes a while for these powerhouses to be powerhouses. You know what I mean?
No,
And
yeah,
recruiting,
but once they there, they
it's
on top. So
exactly,
it's
and
like,
people want to play for you know. Sorry, sorry to bring us into it, but shout out to the Michigan Wolverines for getting the number one recruit. Thank you guys. We threw the
shout
house
out
at
to
them.
Tom Brady.
We threw the house at them. Um, we needed this because we were god awful coming off of a natty, and we've been god awful. And yeah, thank you for that. But back to that, you have another recruiting class of kids who want to come play with you. They want to play for Coach Prime.
Mhm,
They want to be under his guidance because not only is he going to get you, he's the best way I can describe him is he's like Coach Calipari for college football. He's like Coach
yeah.
Cal. I'm
Oh, you
trying to get
stick
y'all to
close,
I'm trying to get
stick
y'all to
close
the
to the
league.
league. Yeah,
Yeah, like bro, we trying to win here, but I'm trying to get y'all to the next level. And it's clear to
yeah,
see that he's trying to get y'all to the next level. I'm not saying that Nick Saban didn't try to get his people to the next level or nothing like that. I'm not trying to say that because the proof is in the pudding, the kind of people he
mhm,
put in the NFL. But Prime is making it like for these young black men to feel comfortable. Yo, it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to do this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, we're here to work. At the end of the day, we're here to be humble, right? You know what I'm saying? He's giving a great message. And
right,
the with the connections he's got. I'm not saying Colorado's a all Caucasian town, but when have you seen, you know what I mean? You got Key Glock on the sideline, Cam, Mace, you know what I mean?
yeah,
You got stars coming out to see these boys. And you know what I mean? If this is what we got to look forward to going into this year, like it kind of reminds me of the old USC days when Reggie Bush was there. And all them
mhm,
Snoop was on the sideline, Nate Dogg on the sideline, Q, you know what I mean? Everybody watching to come see these boys play. So that's what Prime brings to the table. And I want him to continue to do that for the kids, bro.
no, I feel you on that. I agree. I think he built it some in Colorado. They got, like you said, a top prospect quarterback, 5-star, coming in. They got a few linemen. I would have to go relook at the
Yeah.
recruiting page, PBNs, things like that. They just working. He working and he building something. And the more you win, the more likely
And
you are to continue to get these good 5-star players and whatnot. So
and especially the NIL deals that he got and his other ventures, he's able to pay these players to transfer from their team, from their squads and things like that of
yeah,
that
I
nature.
mean
So
NILs kind of go along with school revenue. So he
yeah,
may not have a huge part in that, but he probably do got deals he could put you on with, maybe not money as
exactly.
far as,
So
you know what I
he's
mean?
he's
So
he's capable of doing those type of things, and I'm curious to see what he builds there, man. I'm not saying it's going to be Nick Saban or anything, but I'm looking forward to seeing him hopefully win a national championship in the next like
yeah.
5 years, bro.
It's the Big 12 too. It's not. I don't think it's ever gonna be like the SEC or the ACC. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be
Yeah,
that anyway. So, but you can run a
yeah,
Big 12. You run a Big 12. Shit, you just
yeah,
that's the conference they put you in. It's not your fault. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But they had Iowa State in there. I think they had 16 right now or 17, or they were last week.
yeah. From
BYU is still top 20.
from
Um,
a school that won 3 games before he came there. For
yeah,
them to to
they
to
won it
to
too.
to turn around like this. And like I said, it takes a while for a college program to get in and set into winning ways. Because how many college programs have we seen be good one year and be awful the next? You know what I mean?
No,
So
I
it's
agree.
like us. You know what I mean? Our 2 years under Jim Harbaugh, with him, we kept knocking on the door. If we first got there for the first 2 to 3 years, we were awful to the point where we were threatening the job. So
Hmm.
then he starts knocking, 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 and we start getting more recruits in, start getting better transfers and things of that nature. And you can see us, even when we had Hutchinson, when we lost with him in the playoffs, you can see that we were knocking on the door and we finally got it done. But when he left, all of our recruits left. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like everybody went to NFL, and now we're having a bad year. So you know what I mean? I'm looking to see what he builds there. But that's it, man.
No, I feel that. And I guess to answer your question, what would be the best fit? I don't really think there is a best fit, but I think there's something he should do.
on now.
He
I,
should like, comment, subscribe,
uh-huh.
hit the post notification bell as well as everybody else that's gonna watch this and has been
Come on
seeing
now.
it. And a
Come
few
on
people
now.
that's in here, y'all should do that as well if y'all haven't. We almost had 200 people. I don't know if I need to make that public. Like we almost had 200 subscribers. I remember we
Okay.
was at two, but I remember we was at like I remember I made a big deal over it being 100, and now we're gonna be at 200 a lot faster than you know, a lot faster than expected. So I
You know,
appreciate y'all. We
it's that slow
appreciate y'all.
grind.
You
Slow
know what I'm
grind.
saying?
We here to provide that content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
LA sick. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed because
Yep.
I ain't get no sleep. So,
Yep.
but we here. And we
You
do
feel
this
me?
because we love y'all. I still gotta go to work today. I gotta do it. It's a lot of things,
You know what I
but
mean?
we gotta make time for y'all. So we would appreciate it if y'all just, yeah, man. Moving on from Coach Prime though, gotta get into a team that's kind of close to home to you, but you don't rep them. Maybe
I
you
don't
should
rock with
start.
them. I don't rock with. And Debo Samuels, brother, you hey, you do what you do. But you gotta stop. You gotta fix your walk, brother. You know what I'm saying? You ain't seen this man walk? How he be walking through the tunnels? Oh, brother. You will soon. Continue though. Continue. He,
Man, as LA kind of alluded to, talk about the 49ers, but is the 49ers season over after they lost this week and Brock Purdy uh, injury status up in the air?
yes, because it's how the Seahawks are looking. I want to say yes because of how the Seahawks are looking, but it just seems like the football gods are like, bro, nah, nah, bro, we
Mm,
not fucking with y'all this year. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, from Debo getting hurt to Ayuk getting hurt, corners getting hurt, Trent getting hurt, freaking McCaffrey was out for the half of the year. Now Brock out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, this wasn't meant to be. This
mm.
wasn't meant to be this year, bro. Just let's just sit everybody. I know if Shannon is like he's gonna try to make make it do what it do. I get it, but bro, it's time. Let's regroup. It's it's time to sit. It's time to sit, niggas. Let's regroup. We niggas is hurt. Let's
I
just tank.
mean, the
See what we can
division
get.
up for grabs.
Yeah, just let's just see what we can get in the draft, bro, and yeah, see who we can resign. See if we can resign Brock and figure this out going to next year. Because even if you get and Kittle was hurt on and off this year, because even if you do decide to get to the playoffs, I don't have no faith in you niggas. None. None at all, bro. Y'all might as well just sit this one out and just
Yeah.
regroup, bro. That's what I got for y'all. Oh yeah, and truly, you know what I'm saying? Shout out 520. Get well soon, because I even your kicker has been terrible. To be honest with you, I would have loved, and one more thing before that, I would have loved to see Daniel Jones go there.
Me
I
too.
would have loved to see Daniel Jones go there.
Me too.
I,
I want to
I,
see him in the system. I want to see if the system is really the system or is it like, oh, some of these quarterbacks actually got some gump. But
I
if he
think,
played well over there, I think we could full fledged be like no system.
I think that would have, I think that would have been the perfect fit for Daniel Jones, man. Out of all the teams that were there, that would have been that would have been a great marriage to see, at least for me.
I think he did fine. I think the Vikings is also one of those. I think
It's
if you had to
just,
pick two places, it would be the 49ers or the Vikings.
yeah, it's just that situation over there is definitely way more appealing than that. Like, bro, I played for the Giants. I get a lot of expectations around me. Maybe I didn't get to show my the best display of myself with them.
Hmm.
Maybe I didn't have enough weapons or anything like that. Going over there with Brock, just find out he just got hurt too. Not saying disrespectful to Brock or nothing like that. Knowing the 49ers are kind of leery on paying him.
Mm.
Knowing that he just got hurt, knowing what I just came off of, and knowing the weapons that they have there,
I don't think I don't think he wants to play football right now.
Excuse me, nigga?
I'm being honest. I think
What do you mean by that though?
like I don't think he wants to actually start and play a football game right now. I think it only gets worse for him if that's the case. What do and what do I mean by that? Like I don't even gotta,
I hope he ain't saying he on this,
and then I ain't even gotta say that because Adam Schefter also said Daniel Jones wanted to spend the rest of his season with a playoff contender around a nurturing head coach such as Kevin O'Connell. The Vikings met all qualifications. But why would they meet all qualifications with a starting quarterback and they're gonna put you on a practice squad? So you're not even on the roster yet, and any team can come claim you whenever they want to.
Yeah, I think the 49ers
Because I
should
don't think he wants to play football right now. I think he wants to sit. Because I think it only makes it worse. Now, if you go out there somewhere
yeah,
and if you go somewhere like the 49ers and you really are bad and then you just put out bad tape, if you don't put out exceptional tape and they don't win no games, like
yeah.
you're
I
hurting
see.
yourself.
I see.
That's what he
I
said.
see that, but that's not having confidence in yourself though. That's
It,
not.
I think it's confidence shot anyway, bro.
You
He's
know,
not.
man,
He's
you
no
can't.
good, bro. He was a zero star coming out of high school. He was
I
never thrown
can't.
for 25 touchdowns in college, and and then they drafted him.
He on
Not
this
we.
Ben
They
Simmons.
drafted him number 6, and there was no nothing. No,
He
Ben
on his
Simmons was a McDonald's All American.
man, he on his Ben Simmons with this. I
Ben
don't
Simmons
want to
was
play.
a.
Oh, I don't want to go to the 49ers too much. Nigga,
He
nigga,
didn't
this,
say that, but that's just my thought process. Like I don't.
and
I
I
think that'll
agree.
be the
It makes
reason you don't
sense.
pick the Niners. See, they starting quarterback hurt. They backup quarterback was just trash. You're gonna go over there and you're probably going to start.
Nigga, now I understand what you're saying. Cause I completely agree with you. But from his standpoint, I'm like, you should, bro. Like, I'm just a starting quarterback for them. I'm competent. Just be competent there. That's all you have to do is be
I mean, in
competent.
a way, I mean, I don't know what Brandon Allen numbers was because I didn't even watch that game. I knew it was gonna be a wash. But I mean, if his name is Brandon Allen, I think that's his name. Brandon Allen, if he like was any sort of competent, I think Daniel Jones is better than him. You know,
Yeah,
only because I don't
that's
know
what
who
I'm saying.
Brandon Allen is.
You would
But
have, yeah. But hey, man, I just think that's
just
losing mentality,
oh, he had
and I can't
199.
wait till we talk
He had
basketball.
199, a touchdown and a pick. Daniel Jones could have did something like that for sure,
Yeah,
and probably ran the ball too.
and like I said,
But
yeah,
to get
get
to
well soon, Daniel.
yeah,
Yeah,
I feel it. To get to my answer, and we'll just speed through this real quick. No, their season not
okay.
over, but only cause
I
like it
knew
said
you
they
were gonna say
fourth.
that.
I mean, it said they fourth, but they 5-6 and they a game out of first. Like Seahawks 6-5. I mean, you said they looking. I think they just they all right. I don't know how. I don't think none of these
Shit,
teams will look good all
they can
year.
definitely win a division though.
I don't think none of these teams look good all year, to be honest. But I mean, let me see what the 49ers figure. Ooh. No, no, no. I might take my statement back. I didn't look at the rest of their schedule. Now, this is the only reason I say. So I'm gonna
Remember,
change my statement to yes.
I'm running off this shit like 3 weeks ago when we had this convo. Well,
Yeah,
low key when they were showing signs.
definitely don't recall that. Definitely don't recall what that schedule
Hey,
looked like.
hey, hey, y'all, run the tape for them.
Let's just say definitely don't know what that.
Run the
Don't
tape.
remember that one. Anyway, no, they got the Bears, Rams, the Dolphins, the Lions, and the Cardinals. Yeah, all of these gonna be tough.
The Rams, the Rams is division game, so that's any given Sunday type. You said who?
The Bears, they just been playing well lately. They probably it depends on who
They
playing
could lose
quarterback.
that game
Yeah, I was
too
gonna
as
say
well.
depending on who playing quarterback. Then the Dolphins, you could definitely lose
They
that
can
game
win,
too. Back.
but they can win. No, they can win that game. I don't think they can. They
I
can.
don't know. The Dolphins also play in the
With Brock, they
playoffs.
can win that game.
Okay. The Lions, they're not winning that game unless the
Yeah,
Lions are resting people at that point. They
that's a
might be
that's a
sitting people
hey,
at
that's
that point
true.
because that's week 16, so they might be sitting people. And then you got the Cardinals. If this keep going the way it's going, that game is going to be important. That game might decide it all. So
Yeah, them niggas is cook food,
I'm
G.
gonna say
Cook
yes because
50.
of the way the rest of their schedule look. But other than that,
Yeah,
I would normally say no, but I'm gonna say yes based off the way their schedule look.
put them niggas in the oven. Turn that motherfucker on 350. What is
The
it?
40.
How you say that shit? filet mignon.
Yep, filet
Shit
mignon.
over with. Shit over with.
I get some of that filet mignon and them
Them
scrumps.
niggas is over with, nigga. Thorough. And I'm kind of happy
Sir.
too.
Why?
Sometimes it pays to be a hater,
Yeah, I was
but
about to say I smell some hate in the air.
you can't be on no hate shit like how Bill Belichick is trying to snake niggas out for like jobs and shit.
And Rick Fine.
Yeah,
Let's not forget old Rick.
I just hate niggas off for like they sports takes and shit. You know what I mean? I don't really hate. They trying to snake a nigga out their job and then.
Talk about little Rex over there, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's disgusting. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. That's disgusting talk right
Niggas
there.
want some jobs, man.
Nah, bro, that's like on some sleazy shit. That's lame.
Hey, you know how this world works.
Yes.
Doggy dog. Anyway, man, let's get into these week 13 predictions. I am currently
Let's do
whooping
this.
your ass 24-16. We had an even week the last time you was here. I didn't count last week because JC was here.
Okay.
I don't even remember what I said. I don't remember who won. I didn't write it down.
All right.
Cool. But it was 24. Well, it's 24-16. But what is that? So you missed week 12. Week 11, we both went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We both went 5 and 7. It was bad.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, it was real bad. Glad we didn't have no money on this.
And that's why we bouncing back this week. Whoever on my squad, whoever got me winning this, bouncing back. And if you don't got me winning, you know what I'm saying? Don't come
Bro, we
back
got
around
5 weeks
when the
of
season
football
comes
left.
through.
I would have to slump like 3 of these 5 weeks. Like I have to have awful weeks.
Bro, I got that beam mentality right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Just don't get no
Lasered
negative
in.
points, man.
Watch this. The first game we got tomorrow, Bears and Lions, 9:30. You know who I got?
Wait, no, 12:30 for the people in here, Eastern Standard Time.
Oh yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Had
LA
niggas up
is
at
really
the
from
crack of dawn.
LA. Like I say all the time, this is LA from LA. Don't ask if he really from LA because he's from LA. That should tell you. He said 9:30. I'm not getting up at 9:30 to watch any football game.
You feel me?
That's a lie. But I'm
I'm
not
gonna
doing
be
it
up
tomorrow.
at 9:30 taste testing though.
I was gonna say I'm not doing it tomorrow. So 12:30, y'all get ready. Lions, Bears. I'm taking the Lions. Jared Goff and them eating turkey, man.
Hey man, where Key from?
Hey, you can take O-Block. That's exactly where they're gonna go back to.
I'm with the whole blockians. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm taking the Bears, bro.
I'm taking the Bears. I know people from Chicago that don't like the Bears. Anyway,
I rock with them though. They always go. You know what I'm saying? I already told y'all. What it was like with me. You know what I mean? Chicago. Crenshaw Bears, Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know what I mean? Snoop need to throw an alumni game or something. You know what I mean?
This nigga in the Super Bowl is killing me. Yes, I'm looking into my imaginary camera over there, like my imaginary life, like break the third wall. Like, yes.
Hey man.
Yes.
I'm a Super Bowl champion. Starting safety, wide out. That's what I do. But the next game tomorrow should be a good one. Actually, it shouldn't be. The Giants versus the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Giants. So let's go, Drew Lock. I only need you to win this game, and then I need DeVito to get healthy and come back and be bad. He didn't travel with the team, and he didn't practice these last couple of days. So Drew Lock is going to start tomorrow.
This game is so awful. I want to forfeit it. You know what I'm saying? But
hold on, time out.
This game is terrible.
You're a Raiders fan.
This is a. But
there should never be a game that you describe like that you're not playing in.
This is not even about y'all being terrible. It's not even about them being terrible. It's about y'all being terrible together. That's what this is where my problem lies. It's not about that. It has nothing to do with y'all. It has nothing to do with them. It's just about the both of y'all playing is something that's like it's not appealing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just not appealing.
The Raiders are like half the way of football franchise.
I'm just saying it's not appealing.
It's
not appealing at all.
Only thing we respect about the Raiders is Al Davis.
That's just bad football to watch.
Okay.
if a fan that never watched football before and I was like, yo, show me a game. I'm gonna watch one right now. I would tell them I wouldn't even want you to watch this. This
Would
is
you
not worth watching. That's all
would
I'm
you
saying.
tell them to watch a Raiders game?
We playing the Chiefs, so yeah.
Absolutely not.
You get to see Pat Mahomes.
No, you get to
Mm-hmm.
see him do nothing because they're
You
going
get to
to
see
be
Pat
bored.
Mahomes.
They're going to be bored. You get to watch him do nothing.
You get to see Pat Mahomes slice and dice us, nigga.
No, you get to
For
watch
4
him do
quarters.
what they did in Carolina. Just do nothing. They run
Okay, so let
around.
me ask you a question. Would you rather watch that Giants and Cowboys game or the Raiders and Chiefs game?
1,000% I'd rather watch the Giants and Cowboys game.
He's lying, y'all. He's lying to y'all.
I'm not. If they both came on
Cap.
at 4:00,
Pat
I would.
Mahomes himself is better than everybody
On
on
my
both of those rosters.
On my unborn children, I probably wouldn't even tune into the game unless some absurd stat came on my phone. Oh, the Raiders are up 24-0. Let me tap in.
You know, we're his kryptonite. We're his kryptonite. We're one of his kryptonites.
Huh?
The Raiders are one of his kryptonite.
You know what kryptonite do to Superman?
Yes, bro.
So like that means like every time it's around him.
Okay, not every time, but every time if Max Crosby playing, come on. If Max is playing,
what is Max Crosby against Patrick Mahomes?
He said that's Patrick Mahomes out of his own mouth said this is the hardest person to have to go against Max Crosby.
I don't give a fuck. He didn't say.
Now people don't. Now niggas don't care about the facts.
He didn't say Max Crosby.
Now niggas don't care about facts now.
He didn't say Max Crosby wins the game. He said he's the toughest person I got to go against. Yep.
We already given up a struggling Pat Mahomes this year problems, bro.
Well, you know he also play y'all twice a year in y'all division. Shit. So if he's the best, anyway.
You need to get that head out your blood. It ain't a good look on you.
Hey, the Raiders have absolutely nothing. There are a few franchises in this NFL that I'm like, you know, it would suck to be a fan of y'all. Like I'm a Giants fan, but it would be awful to be a fan of y'all. Jets, Raiders kind of fall into that.
Is it not awful to be a fan of y'all at this current moment? It's all. No. I would be ashamed to be.
Not if you understand. Not if you understand what's going on.
Since we're on the subject, I would be ashamed to be a Giants fan right now.
You should be ashamed to be a Raiders fan.
Under the Daniel Jones,
like however long you've been a Raiders fan.
Under the Daniel Jones regime, I would have been highly upset. I would have been throwing. As soon as y'all traded Saquon, I would have been sending death threats to the GM. As soon as y'all traded him,
you had Derek Carr, Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell. Since in that span of time,
Derek Carr not better than Daniel Jones.
Has Derek Carr ever won a playoff game?
Yeah,
no,
maybe.
Nope.
Yes.
Did the Raiders win the playoffs? When?
The year he got.
Huh?
The year we played the Bengals. Whenever the Bengals were on that run, because they beat us first round. They beat us first round. 2021, the last time.
Has he ever won a playoff game?
I'm just saying. You said have they been there?
I said has he ever won a playoff game?
Maybe. I don't know. Let me see.
No, so I'm not worried about that.
Hold on, I'm not saying that.
Bro. Derek Carr's been mid all his life.
Yes,
no. Derek Carr's been mid all his life.
Thought I had him.
Right. So anyway.
Back to this. The next game,
so you're picking Dallas? I'm gonna just say that. You picking?
Yeah, I'm picking Dallas. Fuck it. I don't really care about the game, but the Dolphins versus the Packers. So I'm picking the Packers for that game.
That's the third Thanksgiving Day game?
Yeah.
The Packers versus.
That should be okay too. That should be a good game.
I'll pick the Packers.
That should save the game before that.
Yeah,
I can take a nap during that game.
As long as the Raiders are not.
I know you're gonna have the itis sister. Y'all can take a nap.
Y'all keep the TV on as long as the Raiders not on. What can you say?
I'm proud y'all. I can sleep on that game.
He was talking about when the Raiders play. Turn the TV off, nigga.
You know what I mean? Luckily, we play on Friday at 12 p.m. tomorrow.
Black Friday is a massacre. I'm so glad I'll be at work. I ain't got to worry about that.
So we played.
Was they giving them tickets out on sale?
Hey y'all. I might as well take a nap on this nigga game, y'all.
Nigga, y'all might
Cowboys
as well
ain't shit,
enjoy y'all Friday
and the
when they
Giants
play.
ain't nothing.
Y'all might as well go shopping, go be in them stores. It ain't nothing good on TV. Go buy you a
It's all
TV.
good because
Go
we
buy
gonna
you a
put belt. We
TV
gonna put belt to
to turn
ass
it off
to
anytime the
Pat
Raiders
Mahomes.
come on.
We gonna get Pat Mahomes the second loss of the season,
Okay,
so I can't promise y'all. But
you should make
I'm
promises you can't keep.
the Raiders versus the Chiefs Friday. I got the Raiders.
I'm not gonna answer that. Chiefs, you might as well go on to the next game. All right.
Y'all know who I'm rocking with.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Anyway.
To the world.
Yeah, they listening.
Shout it out from the highest of heights. Man.
Yeah.
Texans versus the Jaguars. We got the Jaguar spot. I got the Texans. The Jaguars are god awful.
Yeah, no, I got the Texans. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. The Colts versus the Patriots. I got the Colts. The Patriots are also god awful.
They're also god awful, but they might sneak that. I think the Colts are very shaky.
Yeah, I got the Colts.
No. Me too. But I think I wouldn't be surprised. It's one of them.
This is a good game I would like to watch. The Chargers versus the Falcons. It's a hard one to choose from. This is a very even game.
Taking the Chargers. Fuck the Falcons.
Give me the Dirty Birds, man.
Y'all see. This is why he loses.
Give me the Dirty Birds. I believe in Kirk. No, the first time I picked y'all niggas.
What time was this? Oh,
Nigga, who is we, nigga? Hold on, see Tua? Get to it. Finally, I thought you said we.
Finally win a cold weather game.
Nigga, who is your team? Who is your squad, bro? If you get tapped in like this,
stop harassing that man. He is one of our loyal supporters. Stop harassing that man,
bro. Who is your team?
Bro? He's a fan of football. I will tell you that right now. He's a fan of football. He watch all football.
The moment you said something about, I don't care, bro. The moment you said something about that black and I thought you commented again, boy.
I thought I took that off the screen. Leave that man alone.
Hey,
or woman. What, we don't even know who that is. Leave them alone.
Bro, I'm gonna stall you out since Judah said stall you out. But you need to come tell me what your team is, bro. Hey, I think you trolling at this point.
Yeah, he gotta be, but
he gotta be trolling at this point.
He might be leaving you hints, man. You gotta put it together, jigsaw puzzle.
You gotta be. I ain't into puzzles, bro. Who your team, dog? Who is your team, bro?
He said something about cold weather. He said something about a bird. Might be a Philly fan, you know. He might, you know.
I need to know, but
maybe he just has some good questions in there, man. We try to get out of here, Crafty Southpaw. We
see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna just answer your questions real quick though, because we appreciate you. No.
I appreciate.
Bro. No. Which version of the Falcons will show up this week? Hopefully the worst version, because JC was on here talking shit. He wasn't even on here talking shit. He talked shit on Twitter, as if the Falcons have ever done anything ever.
Look, I got the Falcons for that one. Anyway. I don't see them losing that game.
Got you. I got the Chargers.
What's going Seahawks on? Versus the Jets. We agree on this one. The Seahawks,
Jets are, yeah. See, we're not the Jets though. We might be the Jets in a few weeks, but we're not the Jets right now.
The niggas are god awful. The Titans versus the Commanders. Commanders.
Yeah, I don't even know why you had to think like that. I don't think so.
Because off of what the Titans did last week, so I'm just kind of wondering if they're going to keep that train moving.
Oh, JC's in here. The Giants suck. The Raiders too. The Falcons have never won. You've never seen the Falcons.
Catchers. I picked. You know what? Scratch it.
If your team got a running record, say I.
Scratch it.
I will have a top 3 pick and get a quarterback, and then we can have this discussion later.
See, Nick has got a.
If you've ever seen your team win a Super Bowl, say I. I've seen 2 of them. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Next game. That wasn't even directed at
niggas. That was talking about the squad, bro.
That was for JC. That wasn't for you.
Nah, I'm saying in general. I'm tired of niggas talking about the squad. Why you ain't push up
to the hoop session? I was here. I was doing this with my beautiful peoples, bro.
You know, if I was there, I would have pushed up.
We've been on here.
You know, I like giving out buckets. But Steelers.
Yeah. I can't come to a 10 a.m. hoop session and we on here at 11. It just don't work out, man.
Math. Steelers Steelers at the Bengals spot. This is a very good game that I will be watching. Maybe I will be going back and forth with the Chargers and Falcons and the Steelers and Bengals game. Those are the two I will be tuned into. But
Is that the next one? Steelers Bengals?
yeah, I got the Bengals, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I
taking the
feel like they
Bengals.
want to play spoilers, and they can definitely play spoilers coming up Sunday.
You could have streamed from the gym. Yeah, that's not what they call a productive work environment.
Yeah,
It's
sound
not.
friendly.
Yeah, nor is it sound friendly. Even if it was empty, it would echo. So it's not
Shit,
the best thing in the world.
this
I
ain't even
appreciate
sound
you
friendly.
though.
I got
I don't
gardeners
know if
outside right now, nigga.
man, Friday. No, I can't do it Friday either. Anyway, we figuring it out, bro. I'm getting a new schedule, so
Yeah,
I
two
have
basketball too, man. Shit, I'm
yeah,
itching.
Saturday. We could be on here. We could talk about them bad Lakers. Um, next game.
This guy right here. We'll keep throwing shots, man.
Yeah, that's because both of y'all in here for sure. So both of y'all are Lakers fans. So y'all
I'm
definitely
about to say, I forgot JC Lakers. I'm about to say the Hawks ain't shit, but so is Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't nothing either. They ain't
Hey,
nothing.
we the only team this year to beat 5 West teams. You know what I'm saying? Our record might be the same as y'all's.
Pish posh. But
No,
Cardinals
y'all
versus the Vikings.
Well, y'all 9
It's actually a good game too.
Who versus the Vikings? Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals for that one.
It's like I want to pick the Cardinals.
I like the Cardinals.
Where they playing? I want to pick them bad.
In Minnesota.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Rams versus the Saints. They had the same spot. I'm picking the Rams.
I'm taking the Rams. They still fighting for that division.
Yeah. Bucks versus the Panthers.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the Bucks.
I got the Bucks, man. It's easy work.
Bryce should have a decent game though. That secondary is awful. I know we didn't make it look like that. That secondary is awful.
Baker should have a good game too as well. I think he won a little big get back too for them.
Your team actively employs Ben Simmons. You are absolutely right. Good point. CBA says expiring contracts are good. I'll keep him on that expiring contract. New coach don't even let him play the end of the game. So it is what it is.
Before we move on, bro.
Huh?
Before we move on, how mad were you? Not honestly, all no bias. I know you just said we said, hey, I'm not saying you was mad, but did you just look at that missed layup when he missed that and was just kind of like, yo, like, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, I was like, no. I 100% said he needs to never play again. Like he just needs it's cooked at that point. I seen it. I said something about it on Twitter, but that was awful.
Bro, I would have been furious.
It's like he tried to slap the backboard and then like it was. I don't know.
You don't understand.
No, I seen that, but
bro.
I don't. The point of the game is to tank. I'm actually surprised that we've been winning as many games as we've been winning.
I would have been so mad.
Team like the Falcons. Oh yeah,
I'm gonna let you to talk to you, bro. I'm done talking to you. Eagles versus the Ravens. This is the game. That should have been the night game, which is stupid. I hate the way the NFL be scheduling these games. Sometimes you be throwing a fire game on like this at 1 or my time, and then throw some bullshit at 5:20, bro. I'm not trying to see the 49ers and Bills, bro. I'm not trying to see them and the Browns and the Broncos on Monday. But I'm jumping ahead, but I got the Ravens, bro.
I feel you. No, I got the Ravens too. I'm an honorary Ravens fan for the rest of the year.
I agree, shit. Me and you might be on the same boat, cause shit. I mean, Raiders terrible. 49ers versus the Bills.
I'm gonna take the Bills. I know you don't like Josh Allen, so just pencil you in on the other side over there.
Bang, bang, Niners gang. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on.
It's crazy that you literally give up dubs to me for that. Like you literally give up wins to me because you don't like Josh Allen. This is why y'all shouldn't be on his team. When we ask y'all to predict who's gonna win at the end of the year, you should definitely not be on his team. And lunch is gonna be on him. Lunch on him. He doing all that, but lunch on him when the season over. So I ain't tripping.
That's what I'm rocking with tonight. Rocking with
I ain't
49ers.
tripping.
Josh
I'm finna
Allen.
rock with. I'm finna rock with whatever restaurant you send me to where you pay for lunch. After I win all this, I ain't
I
tripping.
will pay for 10 lunches before I pick Josh Allen. Nigga. I do
Oh
not
well, we
like
might as
that
well
nigga.
call this quiz because I'm telling you, bro, you just be giving me dubs when you do that. But it's all right. I ain't hating. Let's do
That's
it.
only one dub I'm giving you for
I'm a
real,
freak, but you do it
Every
every
time.
week. You do
So
it every
pencil,
week. You do it every week, and
if you
they
feel
like
like
10
Josh
points.
Allen is good
They
enough,
like
pencil in
9-2,
as
and
a
you do
dub,
it
nigga.
every week.
I would never rock with Josh Allen.
I at least
But
have 9 dubs. I at least got 7 to 8 dubs off him.
that's cool.
I'm
That's
just saying.
cool.
That's
I'm
why it's
not rocking with
24-16.
Josh Allen.
That's why it's 24-16. That's why you
And this
need
is
3 bad weeks from me.
I won't even be
That's why.
I won't even be watching this next game. I won't even tune into this next game. Y'all just gonna have to hit me with numbers. Monday night, the Browns versus the Broncos. This is bad football. Bad football. I don't want to see this.
That should be defense. That's gonna be a lot of defense being played. The Browns is definitely trying to play spoiler. You could tell by the way they've been playing the last couple of weeks. They
If
only
you're
out
gonna
there to
have
do
this
that.
game, you need to have it at 125 on
They
Sunday.
might flex it. It's time. I think they got enough time to switch it. Like they can flex it, I would think.
They need to.
So,
Bro, I'm trying to like it's prime time as the Eagles and Ravens, bro.
Josh Allen MVP. No, we went over that. I
Hey,
don't know
bro.
why people keep
Hey,
saying that Josh
yo.
Allen MVP. I don't get it.
This was a treat. I had fun. You can wrap it up now. If
Hey
niggas
man,
is
once you get to
advocating,
that was the last game.
if niggas is advocating for Josh Allen's MVP, I don't want to no
Yeah, I don't
longer.
know. He doesn't have a single stat better than Lamar Jackson.
I don't
He
want to no
doesn't have a
longer.
single one.
I'm tired
I'm
of
sorry.
Josh
I'm sorry.
Allen,
He has
bro.
more rushing touchdowns than Lamar Jackson.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That's
Is
it.
he a running back, guys?
That's it.
Are we putting him at the running back position now? Fucking
That would
reporters,
be it.
idiots, and
I ain't gonna lie.
analysts,
And I still
dumbass
wouldn't vote
niggas.
for him. I would vote for Jared Goff if I'm gonna do anything. If you want to say Lamar lost more games than him, well, he lost more games than Jared Goff.
Yeah, I'd rather take Jared Goff and Josh Allen.
So
Simple.
Josh Allen probably only has Jared Goff in rushing touchdowns and rushing yards, but like
And
Lamar literally has Josh in every other category besides rushing touchdowns. He has him in rushing yards, passing touchdowns, uh, interception to touchdown ratio, passer rating. He has him in absolutely everything except rushing touchdowns, and I think it's like 5-3 in rushing touchdowns.
at least I can say Jared Goff been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean that kind of hurts Lamar's argument
At,
too. So we'll get out of here soon.
at least I can say Lamar Jackson got some hardware.
Who gonna actually win in the playoffs though? You said that like Josh Allen has ever done
Nigga,
anything in a playoff game. Like what?
JC, are you? I don't even have to entertain
What
this
he
shit.
got in playoff wins? What dude?
Let me know
Josh
when
Allen
he
having
beats
playoff wins?
Patrick Mahomes in the
That wasn't a
playoffs,
good.
bro.
That wasn't a good one. You can't go playoffs and you talking about Josh Allen. Josh Allen has won nothing in the NFL. Literally nothing but participation trophy.
Literally. Thank. I don't gotta say
He's won
nothing.
nothing.
That
He's won absolutely nothing.
niggas think I'm hating.
I
No, I
was
ain't
gonna
gotta
say
say nothing.
he's won nothing. He
They
doesn't
gonna
win
say I'm hating.
MVP. He doesn't win MVP. He doesn't win championships. He doesn't make AFC championship games. He doesn't do anything. He's good.
Praise the Lord. Church,
I'm not
preach.
saying he's not good, but he is also not, to me, not the best quarterback in the NFL. And I think people just really be gassing it a little bit. And I'm not taking nothing from him. He is one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL, but is he top 2 or top 3 in my opinion? No, I probably put him at 4. I would put him at 4,
Hallelujah.
in my personal opinion.
Preach that good word. Preach that good word. Preach it. Cause man, you ain't never lie. Dan Orlovsky and all them boys that be up there talking, what has he accomplished?
I'm not speaking Allen versus Lamar. I'm speaking to all these niggas. None of them won anything. Y'all think Mahomes crying about a regular season MVP? I don't think none of them are crying about regular season MVPs, in my personal opinion. Lamar don't say shit about the MVP. He literally just wants to win
But it
championships.
and
Josh Allen
to
also
add on,
doesn't say anything about the MVP either. Like
niggas, hey bro,
nobody's
niggas,
crying over the regular season MVP, and it can only be one person that wins, bro. So we've had this conversation multiple times. Winning is not a quarterback stat. Winning is a team stat. You have the better team, you will win.
Joe
Most
Burrow would
times
be
the
leading
Chiefs
the
go in the
MVPs
thing.
right now.
I was going to say Joe Burrow is really the leading MVP candidate if we really want to talk if wins wasn't in factor. But like wins is a team thing. The Chiefs 9 times out of 10. Well, I ain't gonna say 9 times out of 10, but in this
And
run
you
that they've
speaking.
been on,
I'm
in this
sorry.
run that they've been on, they've had the best defense. They have the best offensive coordinator and head coach. They have the best quarterback. They have the best special teams because they have the best kicker. Those are
Can you put up his
most of the
comment one more
phases of
time?
the game. Those are most of the phases of the game. So it's like if you're winning in most aspects of the game, it don't really matter.
You talking
If,
about none of them won anything. I understand there's tiers. Patton is in the class by himself, and we spoke on this before. Patton is in the class by himself, and we know this. But when it comes to who's runner up, it's Lamar. Josh Allen's name shouldn't be mentioned at
I agree.
all. It shouldn't be even uttered. And the way that you and the other reporters and analysts keep speaking on Josh Allen is like he's the second coming of Jesus, and he's not. He's not at all. He has no hardware. I think he has one or two Pro Bowls. He hasn't been to a Super Bowl before. One person keeps standing in his way in Patrick Mahomes, and he can't seem to get past him when it really matters and it counts. So I don't want to hear this Josh Allen talk. Even Jared Goff has gotten to a Super Bowl. Not one, but he's gotten there. Joe Burrow, when he's healthy and played, he's gotten to a Super Bowl. He hasn't gotten there. And if you want to talk about hardware, Lamar hasn't gotten there, but he's a two-time MVP, and rightfully so, on his way to third. So even if he was to retire today, he would be a Hall of Famer. What are we talking about here, bro? We speaking facts. Josh Allen has no accomplishments. That's why I'm so hard on him because y'all be talking about him like he nice. He nice, and I get it. Top five, he cool with the center third, but no accomplishments to go along with that. So I digress.
If anything, Burrow and Allen be closer to beating him than Lamar. I disagree. I disagree. Who called him Jesus? He doing the same shit Burrow and Lamar doing, putting up regular season
No, I'm
numbers, losing to
y'all
Mahomes.
speak up y'all speak about
Uh,
him like he's better than every year. I got to hear about how he's better before Patrick Mahomes just won the Super Bowl. I had to hear people say, "Oh, Josh Allen is giving him a run for his money." Oh, I think he's on the Patrick Mahomes esque. He's the only person that can beat Patrick Mahomes, bro. We've heard this multiple times, and he has done nothing. He has done nothing. I'm tired of hearing his name in these top quarterback combos. Stop comparing him to Patrick Mahomes and stop comparing him to Lamar Jackson. He has not won anything, nor has he accomplished anything. Simple.
for giving niggas cookies for getting to the Super Bowl participation trophy. I mean, it sounds like, bro, the only team that's ever good is the team that wins to you. That's
No,
what it
but at
sounds
least
like. I'm
we're
saying
not
that's what
giving
it
them a
sounds like.
cookie.
I'm
No,
not
no,
not
no.
you.
I'm
I'm
talking to
saying
him.
to him like that's what it sounds like. Like the only team that's good is the team that win to you. Like
Bro.
this
And,
is
and, and,
what
and and you're
I can
giving
do that. I
Josh
can do
Allen
that
his.
every
You're
year.
giving
I could literally do that every year that Mahomes didn't win a Super Bowl.
you're
Like
and you're
whoever it
bringing
was,
up
I could
Josh
say
Allen's name as if he even sniffed an appearance. At least Jared Goff had the chance to fight for something. He didn't have that chance to fight for anything because he keeps running into one man, and that man keeps putting belt to ass to him every time he sees him.
can't say none of them
It
quarterbacks have done either. Lamar has 2 MVPs and Joe Burrow's made a
it's
Super Bowl. That is literally a career accomplishment. Like
like
you,
bro,
what
bro, like
if Josh Allen
Dan,
has all these numbers? Why is he not an MVP? Why is
he
he
won't
not winning
even,
MVP yet?
bro. Like we know Dan Marino, he didn't win a championship, but his stats were there, and he won multiple MVPs, so he's a famer. We know that for a famer. Josh Allen has nothing. He doesn't have that. He doesn't even have that to go along with it. No Super Bowls, no MVPs, no nothing. What are we talking about? No appearances.
I mean, when
So
you're a
we,
Super Bowl contender every year, that's not good if you don't get over the hump. So yes, the only team that matters is the team to win. So it's no need to continue this debate, in my personal opinion. Because if you think the only team that matters or the only quarterback that matters is the quarterback that wins, then it's pointless. This conversation is pointless. It's absolutely pointless.
and this is my closing thing. What I'm saying about this is it's not the fact that I hate Josh Allen. It's just people keep speaking on his talent as if that's enough. But speak on Lamar as if he doesn't have two MVPs. Speak on him if he has one bad week, they're saying Jalen Daniels is a better thrower or a better quarterback than this guy. They pick anything to downplay what he has going on. But as soon as Josh Allen, like he just did 2 weeks ago, shows a glimpse of success, they want to put him as MVP race or he's the MVP. They've been trying to crown him for years. And you can't say that the narrative hasn't been going on because his name keeps being brought up and he hasn't accomplished anything. So, what are we speaking about here? I'm tired of his name being brought up. Bring me back an MVP. Bring me back a Super Bowl. Then we can talk. You bring back a Super Bowl appearance. Then we can talk. Beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. Then we can
We
talk.
we finna get off here in a minute, but if I don't keep running into the same person, what's the case for Lamar Jackson as if Lamar don't fold in the playoffs? Bro, it's 32 teams and one goal a year. Nobody care about any team besides the team that wins. I just
Who
disagree
doesn't
with
care
that,
about?
bro. I
What are
disagree
you?
with that. I
It
don't
goes.
think.
It goes on your individual resume from when you're getting judged for the Hall of Fame or not. How does it? How does that not mean anything? How does it, regardless of a Super Bowl or not? Yes, we want a Super Bowl for a team effort. But how am I supposed to be like, yo, going into my contract year, I'm going to negotiate my MVP. Yo, I was an MVP. My price point is here. Your
Yeah,
MVP follows you because
I
of
think
your own individual play.
nobody ever said these quarterbacks don't get criticized. I just don't agree with the point that the only quarterback and the only team that matters is the team that wins. That that's that's
Well,
not true.
technically,
We're
that
not
is
not
true.
when we're talking about individuals and their accomplishments. That's not true. Because I mean, Matt Stafford when they won the Super Bowl was the best quarterback, and they had the best team.
Mm-mm.
We don't agree with that. We sit here and tell you we don't agree with that.
Well, I thought they had the best team, but they didn't have the best quarterback. I feel like Joe was the best quarterback at the time, but I don't think they had the best team. The Rams had the best team though, for sure. They on the defensive side and the offensive side, they're the best team overall.
Again, back to it's pointless then. Nobody said MVP don't mean anything. I said the only team that has bragging rights or achievement at the end of the season is the team who won.
Hmm?
Agreed, but that's
Yeah,
obvious.
that should go without saying.
I was about to
But
say
I'm
that's
saying,
obvious, but when we
let
talk
me
about quarterbacks, are we talking about
see
who's
this all
better?
start because I don't want you to
Who's
back out of this,
better as a
JC.
quarterback? Like,
You brought up Josh Allen's name, and when you bring up Josh Allen's name, I'm always going to poke holes into your argument because he has not won anything. He hasn't won anything at all. And the moment he's saying he's don't, and the moment he like you say, the moment Stephon Diggs left, he threw shots at him, saying subtraction, addition, something like that. Even if you do have a good record and make it out the playoffs, which you guys are going to make the playoffs, I don't believe you guys are going to be Patrick Mahomes.
but
So
I'm saying so to respond to this, he says, "See, you talking about individuals. I'm talking about team success. MVP, yes, for the individuals, but my point is Mahomes getting Super Bowl MVPs while Lamar is getting regular season MVPs. The first thing I'll say is that you said Josh Allen MVP. That's how this whole conversation started. So you started talking about individual accolades. Team success, I'll say, like I just said, and I'll say this until I pass out, nigga. Mahomes is not only the best quarterback, he has the best head coach and play caller. He has the best defense, and he has the best special teams. If they have the best three facets, and there's three facets, they don't even have the best offense. But if they got 2/3 out of three facets of the game, they're probably gonna win more games than they lose. That is just pretty self-explanatory. I don't even know why we had to get to that point. Because it's not like Mahomes go out there and throw for 400 every Super Bowl, and it's like, yeah, see, that's the reason. It's not like he go into playoff games and throw for 300 apiece and three touchdowns, no picks. Yeah, that's the reason. No, nigga, they grinded out these games.
when
They
Lamar wins
made key
MVP and
stops.
he
They did
wins
a
a
lot of
Super
things. Like even the Super Bowl they won in Philly, they was losing that. I think they was losing that game until Nick Bolton had that strip sack and recovery for a touchdown. Like those things matter, but we only give the credit to the quarterback, and then it'd be like we only give the fault to the quarterback when they lose. So it's like I get that point, but if you start talking about quarterbacks, we're going, and then you put guys like Josh Allen over guys that have won things in this and accomplished things in the NFL, then that's where I got to start to bite back. Because if you say, oh, well, both of them have no Super Bowls, now where do we draw the difference between the two? Now, what do we start comparing between the two? You start comparing stats, you start comparing accolades. That's it. That's all you can
MVPs.
do. That's all you can do after that once you
And
take
right
rings
and
out
right
the
now,
equation. If they both
and
had
bro,
one, you'd go to stats. If they both had two, you go to stats. They both have zero, so you go to stats and accolades. That's
and
how
and,
you
and I swear
differ.
I'm done after this. Also, too, I'm also gonna show Josh a little bit of grace when his time is done. So when he retires, I'm gonna show him grace whether he wins or not. Because if he won something, you won in a Patrick Mahomes right now era, especially if he wins again at any point. You've done it in this era, and also as well, if you don't, I can say that you did play in this era. You just play in the Patrick Mahomes era. So I'm going to show you grace when the time is done. I'm going to put you at a certain point where you need to be. But right now, bro, you're nah, dog. Like I have nothing to speak about with you. Like you just been playing phenomenal, cool. Win me a Super Bowl, win me MVP. That's all I can say. And if you were to retire
Can I
today,
get an offensive player of the year or something?
that's what I'm saying,
Like
bro.
nigga, or
Literally,
something
like
like
if
you ain't need
everybody
like
was
come
to
on,
retire
bro.
today, Patrick Mahomes would be in a class of his own. Lamar will follow right up above him, and you will be placed fifth or fourth. So there's nothing wrong with it, nigga. You just not one of them ones right now. So
We had this
it is what it
conversation
is.
already against the Eagles. He didn't have a better team against the 49ers. He didn't have the better offense against the
Nigga,
49ers.
why
The
didn't you just
defense.
jump? Why didn't you just
I,
jump on? Why did you comment? You should have just jumped on,
anyway,
nigga,
but no,
earlier.
he didn't. And I'll just get to these last few, and then we get out of here. I gotta get to work. Against the Eagles, against the Eagles. They defense. I say they defense was probably tied. The Eagles had a lot of sacks that year, but that was pretty much it. They definitely the Chiefs definitely had the coaching and quarterback edge on that and offensive edge, in my opinion, in that one. Then you go to the Niners. The Niners had the offensive edge. They don't have the coaching, special teams, or defense. Like you could pick one thing after. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they go 3 for 3 on everybody, but they 2 for 3 on most people. Against the Ravens, it was even though it wasn't that coaching. That's a mismatch as far as coaching goes. That is a full on mismatch as far as coaching goes. Defense, I give it to you. Their defenses was similar that year. I definitely give it to you. Special teams, Justin Tucker's been bad for like the last 4 years, so they got special teams. And then offense, the Ravens' offense wasn't what it is, but I still give you a tie. But they win special teams and coaching in that situation.
If
And I
Lamar
don't
won
think
the
it's an
Super
excuse,
Bowl,
but I think you got to understand. I think you got to
I don't
like,
want to hear no more Josh
and you
Allen
do
talk, my
understand
nigga.
it. I ain't gonna say what you understand and what you don't, but you just got to like take into account that the game is not just played at one position. No matter how important it is, it's a lot of
Yeah,
other things that go on. Football is like the ultimate team sport, bro. It's 22 niggas out there trying to come together to do the same mission, bro. Really, a little more than that because it's the ones that play special teams. But like, bro, it's not just I got the best quarterback, I'm gonna win. That's not how that shit works.
yeah.
Like, it's
But
other things that go into that. Is all I'm saying. When did I ever put Allen over anybody? I never said he was better than Lamar Alberto. I said Josh Allen MVP. That's it. That's this season exclusively. And when we talking about this season exclusively, he still does not have the better numbers. Like he doesn't
no,
have MVP numbers. He don't have
Lamar
the
has the
MVP
better
numbers.
numbers. And once again, Lamar will win if he continues to play like this. Lamar will win his third MVP, and I just pray that he gets to the Super
They
Bowl and he
win
wins the
because
Super Bowl
Mahomes is their quarterback. If Mahomes is on
to
the
shut
other
that Josh
team,
Allen talk up, bro.
if Mahomes is on these other teams, they would win and stop acting like these other teams don't have Super Bowl rosters. I'm not saying that they might not have Super Bowl winning head
You know
coaches
what?
or Super Bowl winning
But
defensive coordinators because he probably don't even know who Steve Spagnuolo is, but he has like 5 championships. But that's cool too because defense doesn't matter, and neither does special teams, and neither does who your head coach is. All that matters is that you
hey,
roll the best quarterback out there.
all I want to do is leave you with this, JC, before we get out of here, and tell the people to subscribe.
What best quarterback don't win the Super Bowl consistently? What if that's the case, bro? What Brady would
Nigga,
win Super
Dan
Bowls all the
Marino, my
time.
nigga.
Brady would win Super Bowls all the time. Peyton Manning would have won way more than 2 Super Bowls. Drew Brees was the best quarterback in the league
Bro,
for a minute. He would have won more
Dan
than one Super
Marino
Bowl.
was
What
the
are we
best
talking
quarterback
about?
and didn't win, nigga. That nigga
What are
was
we
the.
talking about?
Did you have you not seen Dan Marino's numbers, my nigga? The MVPs. That nigga didn't win nothing.
What are we talking about?
That
Just because
nigga
you got the
was
best quarterback, do
balling.
not mean you gonna win. And I think that is
Nigga,
exactly where we get off.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Dan Marino was cold.
Brady,
I had to. I wasn't even
Brady
allowed
played
to
until
watch it,
he
but I
was
seen the stats.
45. He did not win all the time. There's a
He
huge
went
gap
through a
in
drop.
between. I
Yeah,
was gonna say there's a huge gap in between where he won
after his
Super
third
Bowls,
Super
bro.
Bowl, it was like a
Like, what are
long
we
period of
talking
time
about?
where it was
What are
almost a
we talking
decade
about?
he didn't win.
He went exactly. He went down there 10 years without winning another Super Bowl. What are we talking about? And he played until he was 45. Let's also
Philip,
add that in there.
nigga, hold on. I'm sorry.
Philip Rivers
Philip Rivers is mad.
never won shit. I don't think he was
Nigga,
ever the
Philip,
best in the league, but he never won
nigga,
shit
Philip.
either.
I'm not saying the best in the league, nigga, but Philip Rivers was mad elite, nigga. I remember Philip Rivers. I was live to see that nigga. I
More than
remember Philip
anybody
Rivers,
else.
nigga. He
I
ain't win
agree.
nothing.
He does have more than anybody else. That is an obvious statement. What? He played longer than everybody else too. If you want to say that, like if we're just gonna say just random things that help our points. Anyway, bro, I gotta go to work.
Right.
I ain't finna let JC frustrate me. So we get off. That's his job.
So. And next time, nigga, just get home, nigga, so you have to read your comments, so we can just actually like.
No, I think reading his comments make it a little more docile in here. It would have got real hectic. I'd been late to work and shit.
Cause I really want to touch on this subject a little bit more, but you lucky my boy got to go to work.
Yeah, he just got here late. He was out there getting cooked on the court. You know what I'm saying? I will be there soon. You summon me and I'll be there soon, brother. Y'all keep them runs going. Yeah, that's it though. We appreciate y'all. JC, you always raise blood pressure in here, so we always appreciate you.
I can't wait to get to basketball.
Yeah, Saturday if you're available, JC, we got you. You could join. And I'll try to get some more people on here. Try to make it a whole thing. Try to just get a whole bunch of people to break the season in. Because football's coming to an end. This basketball shit about to start. It's already started, but it's about to get intense.
Yes,
getting to the 20 game mark, so you know.
Yes, sir.
But man, we appreciate y'all.
One more thing I gotta do though before we get out of here. I gotta.
You already know. I wasn't ready though. I wasn't ready that time. You know, they updated the thingy, so I got to do a lot more work to get to it. But you could go ahead.
Got me out here looking crazy.
Go ahead one more time. I wasn't ready. I was really.
The thing is, y'all got to do this though.
See, normally I be there. It's a lot. When I can't. It's not change colors and that it's not on the same tab no more. They all over the place. Anyway,
back on track. You know, from the dynamic duo on some Lethal Weapon. You know what I mean? You feel me? It's another dynamic duo. Kobe, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Who else?
Subscribe and post notification bell. That's a dynamic duo for sure.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Sir. And the like. You know what I'm saying? You might get a big 3 in there. You feel me?
But you gotta edit this on some like the Lethal Weapon type shit with Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. You gotta put our face on there.
That will require you to actually take a picture, and you know
that's what I'm saying.
You don't do those. So
that's true. I'm sorry, y'all. I live real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
You know,
sorry, y'all.
No, he lives in a hole.
My first thing is not to take a picture, but so I gotta get
Batman. Back. So you know, we'll see.
Could be true, y'all.
Anyway, moving on, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We finna get the fuck out of here. Oh man.